so.
Well, he gets to hide in the shadows. It's fine.
He blends into his own shadow.
Anyway, they're talking about the Discord webcams. We're gonna get some art going. We should hopefully have enough to make a new one soon. But if you want to submit a couple ones last moment for fan arts or memes, let us know, and we'll add it. We'll be back in just a moment. See ya.
We just.
So, last time, the Motley Misfits finished dealing with the attack on Fide Beach, losing a number of smaller pro heroes and some civilians. But with the use of some crazy inspired actions, the party came out mostly unscathed. Mostly due to Mop freezing the majority of the beach and Arya following up by decimating everything on it. But by unleashing a sonic scream akin to a nuclear bomb upon the enemy with the help of Athena. The rest of the party made easy work of the remaining enemies, which was made even easier thanks to Enerugi-Chi, Jazzy, and Superman arriving to help the already won fight. The party then discussed what they would do next, hearing from the general that more allies had arrived and a number of heroes were at base injured. They also heard from Solemn that he and Neptune were back, along with the previously missing Thalia Basic, who was her usual grumpy self. She updated them on the current war raging around them and told them that she'd see them when they got back to the main base. In the meantime, they were told that the general was going to help Kandor's team in Usicha. The Motley Misfits quickly had a power nap that was created by Athena, allowing the majority of the party to be able to get a full rest within an hour, nearly exhausting Athena, however. Not long after they rested, they arrived at the home base in our town square, talking with Thalia about the current situation, having a confrontational moment with Leo about demons and what he knew about Celestial. They then talked with the concerned Solemn about the general being at the same place as Kandor. They hurriedly made plans to head to the battle raging at Usicha, along with Solemn and Neptune and Mooncalling's group, with the rest of the heroes dealing with the battle by the South Tier Highway. They arrived as quick as they could, using Daniel and Ian's vantage point to teleport maneuver to get them close to Usicha. Landing in a park, they rushed forward to see a massive tornado forming around the town center, and to see Kandor and the general standing side by side in the midst of a battle. That's where we begin. While everyone will be getting a full surprise round, please roll me initiative.
Oh.
I am done with battling. I never want to do this ever again.
really
Also,
am
we need a
too.
map.
I will be giving you a map in just a second. You will not need to place your tokens down. You'll just need to click on them and go ahead and place it.
We're already placed.
I'm scared.
And you have to delete the past turn.
I already did.
On my screen.
Those are none of your tokens.
Yeah, no, that's...
And also, you're going to have to give it a refresh. There we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I might have to. Oh, no. As soon as I refreshed, it already went bye-bye.
Oh.
Hey, everyone, D6.
Oh. I'm in the front for the first time. That's nice.
I don't.
But you're not first.
No, I'm
Husband's
never.
behind me.
I don't think I've ever rolled above a 13.
That's true.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck the purple dot was on my screen. It's Zune's token.
The student's
What?
portal.
Oh,
It actually
Really?
loaded finally.
It loaded.
Hey.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I fixed it. Because I reloaded just
Wait.
now and now it showed up. Easy.
Is it? No,
I'm
it's
a
not
genius.
transparent. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it still doesn't show that there is an icon for it, but I will delete
How
it.
come there's even bigger guys and then medium guys and small guys now? I don't like that.
There's been that before.
Yeah.
Mid mechs and large mechs.
We dealt with the smaller ones.
We
as
dealt with the
mech
bigger
auxiliary.
ones.
No. I know that there's smaller ones. I didn't know there was medium ones.
Yeah, you guys dealt with the medium ones.
Yeah, for in our last battle, the team of
Has
teenagers.
everybody rolled initiative? Portal 2 is rolled
My
initiative.
thing is.
Oh,
still-
no, Portal 2 did not roll initiative. That was on my sheet.
Okay. Well, you deleted the Portal 2 and it glitched it out, so now you have to re-roll your initiative
Oh.
and change it to 11.
Oh,
Might be.
no.
Oh, you're good
That's
actually. It
weird.
says 11. It says 11.
Yeah,
Never
because I
mind,
clicked
never
on
mind.
my icon.
All right.
Oh,
We're
that's
missing
kinda
a couple
neat.
different initiatives.
Mine is still loading.
Oh, I get
Oh
ya.
no, it's loading. It's trying to load.
I tried to make this map as small as I could while still keeping the scale
Mhm.
of the city.
It's actually a pretty nice map, actually.
This is a really nice map. Good job, Purple.
Quick question. Quick question.
Yeah.
Is this Sorry, I'm gonna have to bring out my ruler so you can see. Is this like a train?
That is the
rail?
monorail that goes above everything.
Yeah, we've been here before.
This is a different one
Right.
actually. You've not been.
Oh,
here.
this is a different one.
You're thinking of
I'm like getting
Veriteach.
flashbacks.
Veriteach was the
Every-
other circle you went to, but the city has a lot of different circles. Or this is the Usicha city center, technically.
This certainly ain't Minecraft.
This definitely reminds me of a hell one that we came in from the other direction.
True.
The other one was a lot bigger.
Okay.
Oh, that one was in
So we're waiting for Arya to be able to roll. But you guys will all be getting a surprise round, so start thinking of what you'd like to do. And then Jonas can be the first to go in that surprise round as he's Ian.
Do I go now?
Whenever you're ready. If you need a moment to think while everybody is doing
Alright.
stuff, feel free
Yeah,
to do so.
give me like 1 second here.
Okay.
So how's everybody's day going?
So also, just to, I did a
needed to
couple
kill
different
something.
sketch token, just a different sketch token that you haven't seen yet. This is Cole.
Oh,
Cole, yeah.
He's illuminated, fam.
It's a nice loading symbol for me.
It looks great.
Well, this might be a little easier then. How about I do that and then bring him
Oh,
front?
there he is. Hey.
Yeah, he's lit, you know?
Is he's an ally, right?
He's with Kandor's group.
Okay.
And currently he's being surrounded. Last laugh. Last laugh is over there. Yep.
Just
And
up
then this
here.
is Psychosis. Yeah. Drop Dead is up
So-
on top of here. Medusa's with you guys. Neptune's with you guys, I believe, right?
Duststorm.
This is No Face. Continuum's back. The light blue one is Nap, yes.
Nep.
The
I
darker
didn't
blue
think-
one, that one is No Face.
I didn't think Nep came with us.
I don't
That's
think
right.
Nap came
That's
with
right.
us.
I wasn't sure. That's why I was gonna confirm.
Yeah, Nep didn't come with us. Moon probably did.
Because Nep was like in charge of like focusing on the bridge or something, right?
Caroline.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
keeping things out. Just wanted to make sure that was the case.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know. Color didn't let me know.
Which, to be
Then-
fair, I think he's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, up here is Ace. Well,
You know, I'm feeling pretty great right now. There's a monorail.
Think of the property damage, brother.
I mean, there's a lot of buildings that are
I just-
currently destroyed by the big boy over here,
The
Crag.
dots that are over the monorail are actually under the monorail, right?
Actually, no. The ones that are
Okay.
over it at the moment are
There's
on
no
top.
one under the monorail?
not at the moment.
Oh, I just
Okay.
realized Deadpool's over there.
Headpool, yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Here's what I want to do, fam. I wanna do that.
Do that. What is? Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Inspired action.
It's an inspired action, and then pretty much what I want to do is, so our boy over here, he's a little surrounded.
A
So
little
I kinda
bit,
wanna
yes.
I want to try and just attack everyone surrounding him. So just kind of
Okay.
everyone, and then kind of come to his aid, and they hear him.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually, I want to end over by these two. Now that I think
Okay.
about it a little bit more.
Roll me a concentration or focus, please.
We all know that.
Ooh.
Aren't they in the middle of a
never mind.
tornado?
Never mind.
Never
It doesn't
mind.
happen.
So, as Ian very quickly debates what he wants to do, rushes forward, he trips over the edge of Mop's mop, and then falls on his face, knocking the mop out of
I
Mop's hands
Never.
over
Oh
here.
no! Oh no!
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
Can I burn an
Should be able
engine
to roll
reaction
something
to
against
throw
that,
it back
can I?
towards Mom?
Yeah, you see as Ian trips over it midair, he grabs it and chucks it back at you, and you catch it. And it's happened so fast, you just feel the mop leave your hand and come back in. And you're very confused because you barely saw anything else. And you just see Ian on his face, and that unfortunately ends Ian's turn.
Solomon
Hang
them
on, hang on.
get it
I don't
get
fall
around
on
to
my
you.
Yes.
face, not with red
Okay.
as before.
You roll, but you're still on a knee.
Yeah. I still
It
fail.
was still in that one. Yeah, you still.
I just.
Everybody has it, even the most acrobatic people.
Yeah.
All right, so Ian has taken his action for the surprise run. What's the rest of you doing?
Wait, I thought Solemn goes next for the surprise round, which is why I asked, does Solemn and the rest of them get to do a surprise round?
I mean, they will all be taking it, but I'm going to I already have things that they're going to be doing.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the initiative.
No,
in this
not the
round
initiative. You just,
without the enemies.
I mean,
so
if you want to do it that way, I don't mind doing that. We can.
Yeah.
Lies and Zindiz
It
would
makes
go.
it easier.
Lies and Zindiz will be rushing up to here, and then respectively here. And this one taken out here, and this one gets taken out here. Crumble is going to walk up to this one and just disintegrate this one. To nothing. I'm just gonna do everybody just so they're out of the way.
Mhm.
Solemn. He is going to rush up this way, taking this one out. The process. Crag, you see him go through this building and out of sight at the moment.
Oh. Noted.
See you, Crag.
Bone Man. I'm gonna actually do a couple things. Daniel, this would probably catch your attention the most, as you see a bunch of skeletal creatures rise up at the ground as he raises his fist.
Oh.
But they're not, they very just, like, very pale, like no skin on them at all skeletons.
Whoa. Those guys really snapped into action there.
Yeah. And they start wailing on those while he takes out the one in front of him. As to remind you, Bone Man is covered in very like traditional garb of leathers and things like that. He's very big as well. He's about as tall as Mop. And he has this huge rhino skull on top of his head, like a mask.
By the way, I rolled a 17 for my initiative after getting
Okay.
back. Sorry.
Also, question: the enemies all go in one turn? They don't go separate,
Yes.
depending on size. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Could I just roll a d20?
Sure.
Because I can't select my token.
Roll me a d20.
Oh wait, maybe I can now. No, I
Alright.
can't.
That's not bad though.
Alright, I'll have you go in just a second then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have Cole go because he was on the 17 initiative. And you see as, let me draw it real quick. Freehand. Here. A wall of fire.
Oh.
Bursts up there.
Whoa.
30-foot tall wall of fire just burns up from there, cutting some of the ones behind off. Arya, your turn.
Okay.
Surprise.
Surprise turn.
Surprise. I'm gonna fly there. Maybe I can select my token now. No, I cannot. can't even my token.
Are you on the right tool? Where
Yeah.
are you trying to go?
50 feet in front of me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You were not
Yeah.
there. You were,
Yeah.
That was 50 from where you were.
That wasn't me, so.
Yeah, that's me.
I see those peoples in front of both General and Candor.
Yes.
Yes. What's the range on you? Okay.
Athena, you'll
I
be
need to-
up next after Mop,
Yeah,
by
I
the
know
way.
what I'm doing.
Okay. The range counts. Okay, I'm gonna do a heavy safe sound.
On which one?
I'm gonna say, yeah. No, no, this one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Go ahead and roll
Because I
the
know the
heavy
general
safe
can
zone.
take maybe a few hits. I don't know about Candor. Protector. No.
Yeah, no, Candor can't take any hits. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
That misses.
Yeah, I figured. That's okay.
Just try. You see as the AI kind of ducks out of the way. All right, and that will end your turn.
Come on.
Mop, you're up.
Man, I'm gonna book a charge.
Okay. Use an action point to get up on your bucket.
I can make it up to here. Wait, how far? Yeah, I can make it up to there.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, hey, Garl, how's it going? I'm gonna hit you.
All right, has disadvantage because you are on the bucket. So it's a 37,
Oh.
unfortunately, and not the other
That's
one.
alright.
But you got a 33 and a 37. Let's see.
Oh, I can do one more.
Uh,
Oh,
yes.
well, actually, no. Subtract that one. I'll just use the extra action point to get off the bucket.
Okay, so the first one will hit then. It natural 20 also, but your natural 20 is higher. The second one also hits, and that AI, as you come across, jumping off the bucket, running the last couple steps, you kind of side swipe it, clothesline it as you come by, and it launches all the way back to there into the station, the monorail station. It just shatters into pieces.
It looks like I mopped up that situation.
Mop's gone southern.
I am now southern for no reason.
Yo,
Alright.
why you
Athena,
going so
your turn.
there?
Ah.
I honestly don't know what that was.
They have fun, you know.
I don't see it being a bad idea.
Oh, Daniel, welcome to the party.
Thank you.
Before I run over here, I'd say to like Ashley, Jeffrey, Daniel, Phantasma, guard my right, which is meaning this direction. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna sit kind of over here by the building and pop clairvoyant
Which direction? You talking about this direction?
this way.
Gotcha.
So guard my right.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop clairvoyance.
Okay. Who is the plus 10?
Plus 10 on Ian. Plus 10 on Ian.
Okay.
And I'm putting precog on I'll just put precog on myself right now.
Okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
No, I'll put precog on Ian too. He's already rolled that one.
Okay. That will end your surprise round. Continuum will go now. Continuum is going to move up kind of to this corner. And then is going to do a bunch of different let's see. I haven't looked at the sheet in a while, sorry about that.
And been here.
They're gonna do five different mismatches to where giving Crumble, Cole, Blythe, Zindiz, and Solemn all disadvantaged for 1 turn, but then they have advantage for the next 3.
Interesting.
Do this, the heart on all of them, and that will end their turn. Crumble took his turn. No Face is going to go. All of you in the vicinity hear just a static, kind of into your mind and ears, and then he disappears. And you see them up there,
Cool.
and then that person disappears along with them,
Dope.
and you don't know where they go.
That was all in one turn?
Mordekaiser.
That guy's awesome.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Mordekaiser.
Alright. It's like I have to reopen my character sheet because I had to refresh a little while ago.
yep.
I'm going to inspired action.
Alrighty.
So I'm definitely going to get these guys in it. I'm doing basically what I did at the end of the last fight, just grabbing as many enemies as possible and grouping them up all like right here.
Okay.
But I definitely want to grab these guys.
Okay.
Because of the directions to do so.
Thank you.
And then I want to focus more on these guys and then these guys.
Okay. Roll me a concentration or focus and a mental or ingenuity, please. 16 plus,
yeah.
plus 4 makes it 20. 20.
Mental or ingenuity.
Okay, that's a bit better roll. That's a 27. Well, I think I need to turn Kostia up a little bit on my end. She's a little quiet for me. So let me do that. Okay. And let's see, 27 and a 20. You wanted to get those 2 first. So you said you wanted them here-ish, right?
Yeah, like that general area.
Okay.
Maybe a little further away from Athena.
Gotcha. So here more.
Yeah, just bring them closer to me.
Okay. And you managed to get
Okay.
all
I'm in
of...
front of you.
Managed to get these ones.
See?
Wait, did you just portal them all together? What
Yeah.
Oh,
Or all
okay,
together.
cool.
They all fall.
Grouping them up
They all fall.
for any AoE attacks.
They all fall prone, but very quickly, immediately stand up.
Dope.
All right, cool.
Correct.
Good job, Daniel. All right, Medusa's turn. Currently going to be just holding an action to if anybody comes within sight. She's listening to Moon Calling. She was told not to use her powers unless there's anyone she can look at without looking at anyone else. Moon Calling's turn, though. Moon Calling's going to just stay here, kind of moving in front of Medusa. Going to raise her staff. It starts to glow like a starlight, moonlight quality. Steps it onto the ground, and you see a kind of a white glow that rifts between the ground and opens up and hits Kandor. And you feel his whole body jolt for a second, and he begins to glow.
His whole body.
Like you see his whole body just kind of tense and glow for a second. And he has 2 extra action points on his next turn.
No!
I like Moon Calling.
And then she's
I could use those action points.
And then she's going to raise her hand, and you see the air around her just seems to swell and blow her hair back. Kind of, maybe it's for flavor, maybe it's just to make her look majestic, you're not sure. But then looks over at Athena, and you see that there is this moonlit barrier around Athena. The next attack that hits will rebound and hit another target that she chooses. All right.
Oh, that's fancy stuff.
That ends her turn. El Phantasma, your surprise round. Everything.
Alright, everything what?
Everything would have advantage. I haven't said it because it's surprise round, but since not everybody knows you're there, ones that have already been attacked, you will not have advantage on. Or the ones that Daniel moves, things like that, they are now aware of you guys. But ones that haven't been attacked, automatically advantage. You don't have to stealth.
Phantasma, the last thing he did before we ended the last session was go invisible.
That's that doesn't
Yes.
that doesn't. Oh, that's right. He did go invisible.
is,
Thank you for
yeah.
remembering. He is currently
Yes, he did.
invisible.
Oh, cool.
I didn't remember. That is,
Yeah,
that is the last thing that happened.
I probably typed it in chat, but because there's so many roles now,
Yeah.
you know.
Right. Thank you for
Okay,
remembering.
I
Cassia.
had it noted.
Alright, so let's use a a ghost stride plus movement to get there.
Okay.
Oop, let me roll that. That was my ghost stride.
Ghost stride, 1 action.
Alright, let's summon a phantom link.
Okay.
Right over here.
Okay, 1 by Athena.
That's 2 action points. And I had an idea, but now I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's summon another Phantom Link. And place it there.
Alright, right in the center. Got it.
Yep. There's 2 action points. In order for it to impose, that still takes another action point, right?
Yes, it would. But you're invisible
Alright,
right
that's
now, so you have advantage.
Yeah, no, I got that. Yeah, so let's just do a simple blade throw at
Okay.
this one.
Gotcha.
25.
25. Let's see. I'll go here.
Isn't it at
25?
advantage?
It's at advantage, so it's 34,
Yeah,
which
34.
because of that, well, the 38, but it just hits with a 34, but 38 makes it easy hit. Roll the sneak attack on it as well.
Sneak attack.
37. That one is down at the moment. You get stabbed right through.
And that ends my turn.
Yeah, all right. And/or General Jeffrey's turn.
Okay, you can actually see me mapping stuff out. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over here. And I'm going to place a metal wall, or excuse me, a metal shield.
Up, Jeff.
In this spot here, 20
Okay.
feet.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to pop my metal form harden.
Okay.
Tell me if you need that move to Athena.
I love it.
All right, cool. Ashley, your turn.
Ashley really wants to look at this building really quickly. That's next to Athena. How tall is it?
That building is about 1,000 feet tall.
This
No,
one?
sorry, that one's lower. That one's lower. That one is about 300 feet tall.
Which one's the 1,000 feet tall building?
The one's on the other side.
This one over here?
Yes. No,
How many
opposite
floors?
side across to you. They're about those ones around next to you are about 40 stories tall, which are fairly short for this side of the city. Directly all the way across to you are the 80 plus story tall 80 plus story tall buildings.
These ones?
Yes,
Okay.
that are very, very tall. That are about
Okay.
1,000 feet up.
Anyway, in this one, on this little crevice here, I'm guessing there's a window or a balcony or a store door opening. What is it here?
There's a windowsill that you could jump into. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna blood dash into the window there.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Let me think. I might want to do an inspired action. Because now that I know that. So, what's his name went into the other building that's big as shit? He just went to the first floor, though,
You
right?
went through the bottom of the building.
So, like, just...
There's a
Like,
hole.
like
There is a
Manhattan.
generally
Yeah.
circular hole that's crumbling because of his. You notice that there's a bunch of other holes like that that are at various different heights of the
And
building.
Just because this is something we may or may not know, are these over here on top of this?
They are on
Or
top.
We don't see
yes,
them.
but you don't
Okay,
see
cool.
them at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. I mean, we don't see them either way, is what you're saying.
You will
Even
not-
if they were
yeah.
inside or not.
Not at the moment, yeah, because they're up too high. You did
But this one
hear
was-
and see Ace standing up on top of the building shooting down, but you don't, and he's moved away. Is all you know.
Okay. But these big guys we can't see either, even though they're huge.
Not
as
quite.
shit.
Not quite at the moment.
Do
Arya
I
might
have
be
an-
able to from the angle.
Do I have an angle?
Athena,
Oh, just on this big one.
just on the big one, yeah.
Okay.
Arya, Mop, and Jeffrey. So you just can't quite see it from that angle at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna inspired action just to gain more action points here.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I'm going to blood dash into the highest window that I can blood dash into. So I have an 80 foot range.
80
with
foot.
my-
If you want to roll me an
blood
acrobatics,
dash.
and we'll see how high in general you can get, because you can get farther with acrobatics. You good? I say you get. I say you get about
38.
150 feet up, landing
My only
about
+4.
halfway up the building.
Go. And then I will assume my sniper perch,
Okay.
and I want to do 4 blood shots. So I use my inspired. I mean, how many action points can I gain from my inspired action?
It depends on what you want to do. It's not just here you get more action points. It's
Yeah. Okay.
what are you attempting?
I'm going to. Well, I guess I don't need to do that if.
Come on, pick it up, please.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. There's just a lot happening. I'm going to. I guess because of how Daniel set these guys up nicely, and I see El Phantasma's Phantom working at it, and
Okay.
Ari is in the vicinity. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses here. I want to bloodshot each of these guys.
Okay. So using 5 action points essentially, of the course that hit each of them at least once. You have advantage on this and the +4.
Do I still have the +4 because I'm above Athena?
I would say because of this, I would say no, because
Okay. I didn't think so.
Yeah, I thought about that
knew
as I
was
said
putting myself
it.
in a position where she wouldn't
you
be
still
able to
have
see me.
you still have advantage because of the surprise round.
Yeah. I still have advantage because of Vindictive.
The
because
way
there's a
we've always
Phantom and
run it is not because necessarily Athena's behind. Athena could still see you because it's not a balcony. You're kind of hanging on the window ledge. So in this case, you could. If you were to go in the window or up on top of the building, she wouldn't be able to see you.
Okay.
At the moment, you still have the +4. Go
I
ahead.
went in the window.
If you chose to go in the window, then you went in the window. I thought you were
Sorry,
just kind of
my sniper
getting on it. Okay. You're inside the window. You do not get the +4.
Okay.
You have advantage anyway from the sneak attack, but from the height, it does help a bit. Go ahead and roll your 5 normal blood shots.
Yeah, they're normal blood shots with Vindictive.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is a 30. 30. If you could read me the second one, because the first one hits.
19.
19. That one just hits.
Nice.
Third one.
24.
4. Next one, Caroline.
33.
That one hits.
34 is the next one. It's the
That
last one.
That one just hits as well. So they all hit. A couple of them only hitting by 1. But they all hit. Let's see. I don't think you kill all of them, but you kill a good number of them. First one, I'm just gonna put them in order. That one goes down. That one
The
goes
next one
down.
is
Only
50.
one of them lives actually, but barely.
One of them is 43 with 62. One of them is 53
Mhm.
with another 53, and the last one's a 33 with 7.
Yeah, only that one lives.
So was it the last one?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that I believe will end your turn.
Yeah.
And that I believe brings us to the end of our surprise round.
You didn't let last laugh and then do stuff.
Because technically I shouldn't have done some of them because they are not on the surprise round because they are already in battle.
Oh, okay.
So I did a couple of them that
You
I
may-
shouldn't did, but that's okay. Ian, your turn.
Okay. So. What do I want to do here? I actually know what I want to do here, but, you know.
Fix your camera.
You have +10
Yeah.
advantage.
No,
You should-
never.
Oh, come on. No, you doing this thing.
What
No.
does cost his
Okay.
camera?
Coward.
So.
I turned mine off for a second and I forgot to turn it back on.
Let's,
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Okay,
to
oh
do it
boy.
this time. So,
Okay.
I'm a fast boy.
Yep.
Okay, and this, because I'm a fast boy, I have an extra action point. But what I want to try and do is I want to try and get another action point for as long as possible. So
Okay.
I have 6 instead of 5.
Roll me a dexterity.
Advantage plus 10.
36. I'm gonna say for as long as clairvoyance stays up, you have that action point guaranteed. Then you have to roll a concentration or focus with an ever-increasing DC.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, you now have 6 action points.
Cool. And then can I just attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't know. On this boy over here.
Okay. Line fire 3 times. The first one hits with a 29. The second one hits with a 42.
42 and 36.
36. Just hits. He is down. He gets taken, burning. The whatever the material is he's made of starts to melt as the heat just gets insanely hot. He slumps to the ground.
Guys.
Good job. All right. Now it's unless you're moving, it's Lythan Zinda's turn. You have disadvantage for this turn.
Actually, wait a minute. I do have some movement.
Yes, you do. I'm just gonna start positioning them.
Yeah, I'm now gonna go over and chill with these guys.
Okay. They kill neither of their targets, but they are able to land a hit or 2 for both of them. However, now as combat begins to start, I'm going to do something that may lag it for a second. You might have to refresh, but it should hopefully work properly. All right, give it a sec. Going right now. All right, cool. You see, you see as the tornado drops, and that is all the visibility you have at the moment.
What the fuck?
And you just hear things flying around, things breaking, and as a full Category 5 tornado that's around you, but is seemingly ignoring you. Because you are currently allies at the moment.
I don't like how you say currently.
Alright, that ends Duststorm's turn as you, Ian, you're able to see this one disappear completely. As well as this one. Arya, you're able to see that one disappear. And then a number of others are possibly dying from Duststorm.
Good job, Duststorm.
Sure.
And Mop, I need you to make an athletics as you're feeling yourself lifted, unless you are okay with being lifted. It seems to be being lifted by the dust.
Like on purpose, or does it just feel like
It's like it feels like you're being purposely lifted. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll let it.
So you find yourself repositioned to right there.
I don't want to be here.
Well, the one next to you is dead. Yes.
So we can't see because there's so much dust in the air. Is that what's going on, or is
Yes.
it like actual darkness?
There's
Like
actual.
random
It's
dust
so dark right now. It's almost as if it's pitch black out because of this dust.
Oh yes.
Well, all right. It is now Solemn's turn.
Oh, El Phantasma about to have a field day.
So Solemn briefly runs to this area. Ian, you can see him. And you see him attack something that you can't quite see in the darkness. And he kills it.
Oh,
What a great name.
Arya, your turn.
Hi.
You generally have ideas of where enemies were, so you can still move to where you think they are. And you also have general ideas of where allies were.
Yeah.
I know it's a little harder not to metagame in this, but you guys are all pretty good players, so.
I had my eye on something.
I'm gonna stand next to Mr. Jenna.
Alright.
Because I remember that's where.
Oh,
some of my
also, are
people
you
are.
continuing to fly? Yes or no?
Yes, that's why
Okay.
I was like, do I have to roll something or
You
like...
feel that you can. Your fly speed is reduced to 10 feet.
Oh. Then it'd be better just to walk.
Yes, all flight is reduced to 10 feet if you are only less than 5 feet off the ground. If you try to go up, you have to roll an athletics check versus a DC. Because despite while he's not attacking you and not throwing you about in the tornado, he cannot. The winds are too much when
Control
flying.
that. Yeah.
You could walk there, I believe.
I could walk there.
It would be. You could get to there.
Yeah, I'll go to there.
Okay.
I'll have a grand old time.
All right, I will move you there because I
Yeah.
remembered that you're having a hard time with your thing.
Because my token is weird.
You can just no, you cannot because visibility is 15 feet. You cannot see any enemies around at the moment.
Okay.
But you see the general. You see Ian. And you can vaguely. You can see Solemn, and you can very vaguely see the silhouette of Kandor.
Yeah. Okay.
You can hold actions too.
I could. It takes 2 action points to hold an action.
You need to at this level, you can look under common actions and read the hold actions, but I believe it is you need to have at least you can hold up to 2 action points. If possibly now, you might want to check because you might be able to hold 3 action points.
Okay. You must have at least 2 action points left to hold an action.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh, wait. 20. No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna... So vaguely in this direction, I think there was people here still in
Okay,
this general direction.
Okay, it's a very wide general direction, but yes. So Arya is holding an action to do, and what is she waiting to release? Oh, she's just firing in that direction.
I'm firing one. I'm gonna fire one normal safe sound in that direction, in like
which direction? I need to have a very distinct
this.
line. You're
like
firing
where the general is. Yeah,
Okay.
because it's a 30-foot cone, so I don't want to hurt
gotcha.
general.
So you're going to here.
It's a 15-foot.
15-foot cone, yeah.
Oh, it's 15. Oh yeah, 30 is heavy. I'm sorry. Oh, so that won't hit anyway.
I mean, yeah, it would.
Yeah, you're right.
You could swap it to like a screech or something and just pick a target.
Yeah, I'll do a screech in that direction.
Which direction?
Okay.
Draw it out for me so I know exactly.
Just misses. Just
Okay. And screech goes out. You don't know if it hit anything. You don't know if it killed
I don't
anything.
know if it hit anything, but that's okay. And then
Roll this screech at disadvantage.
Yeah. Shut up.
All right.
My thing is.
Okay.
There it goes.
So now, Crag, you hear the rumbling and rolling as he
Oh wait, I could do a heavy. I'm sorry.
rolls through.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it.
That's all right. It's a lot to think of.
And then I'm holding an action, cause minus the first screech, cause I didn't realize I could have. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so you're holding a heavy screech for what?
Until I see someone like.
Okay, see an enemy?
30 feet. Yeah, see an enemy.
See an enemy
15 feet.
within your 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Crag rolls through. You hear breaking of something. You're not quite sure what.
God.
Over in this direction.
What a nice young man.
What direction? Okay.
Alright. Now, Bone Man's turn. He is going to have his skeletal creatures start taking things out as he takes some things out himself. Okay. Now Cole's turn. He is going to move up near Mop. Mop, you just see this burning Cole, the burning man known as Cole, with fire on his head and fire in his hands, as he goes and punches one of them each, knocking out that one, but the other one next to you is still up at the moment.
Question, Purple.
Yes.
The little wall over here, that's a firewall?
Yes.
Does that give off light?
It does give off
Well,
light,
it's
but
the same.
the dust is so thick that you might be able to see it a little bit past the 15 feet, but from where you are, you cannot see it.
It also protects from viruses.
Mop, it is
I
your
know.
turn.
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go with simple things.
Okay.
Do heavy mob strikes on each of them. Oh gosh, this is the fucking worst. Okay.
Did you get bored of the mask?
Well, the thing is, it's like the ear things.
Oh,
things
yeah.
that are-
It's also
It's
kind of hard to
cute.
hear you, to be honest. One on each?
Yeah, well, I wasn't speaking loud enough, but
Yeah, is it one on each, I'm assuming?
yeah.
The first one saves. The second one, however, is destroyed, finishing off the damage that Cole did. The other one is natural 20 to dodge out of the way.
You bastard.
All
That's
right.
all I got.
Cool. All right, Athena, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do an inspired action. Basically what I want to do, I'm gonna put precog on myself, but I want to establish not necessarily a telepathic link, but a mental link so I can look through my allies, my main group. Like, I feel like I've telepathically linked with them enough before that I can latch onto their minds. Just the...
I'm gonna say, based on the way that your
members.
power works, you can latch onto them. I'll explain in a second. You can latch onto them is for each one that you see. So you have to get them to either come
That's
to
why I
you.
have the inspired action, because I want to do it with ones that I can't see.
It won't connect. It will stay connected when you can see one, but you can't connect it until you can see them. I'm gonna say, based on the way your power works, you have to be able to see them to at least
well, we can
establish
do
the
later.
connection.
Okay. So, can I connect? Okay. So, basically, what I want to do is I want to be able to see through their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you can
can I
connect to
these
you can
two?
you can connect to Jeffrey, to then be able to connect to El Phantasma.
Probably can't see me.
Can't quite see Daniel yet, no.
Can I say something?
Hmm.
Athena's mental based. She knows her minds really well. In this inspired action, she could theoretically use her minds rather than sight, like she's done in the past, in order to be able to use her powers
That's
on us.
what
A lot of her
Mentally.
powers, though, especially things like clairvoyance and precog, require her to be able to see a target to enable it.
But now she's using inspired action to go beyond those rules in order to use us mentally rather than being able to see us. That's what an inspired action does.
But not
Yeah, that's
always.
what I was
It's
attempting to
dependent
do.
on the DM.
That is dependent on the DM. I'm just trying to argue this so that because it makes sense, especially if it's an inspired action. It's not something she's just
And
casually
it's
trying
not
to
that
do.
I'm trying to latch onto like Sandstorm's mind. I was attempting to latch onto people whose minds I know
Alright,
very well.
what is the goal of latching on in this case?
I literally just want to be able to see them, so clairvoyance still goes out just to them.
Okay. Roll me a concentration or focus.
And I put precog on myself.
Okay. With the advantage being a 40, I'll say for at least this next turn, there's things that could happen that would make you have to roll a concentration again. The clairvoyance is up on your allies.
Okay.
So how are we
Wait.
blinded?
You are blinded because Dust Storm's Category 5 tornado just dropped down, and while you
But
are
of
not
course.
being knocked around, it's very hard to see and is nearly pitch black.
Great.
It's good for one person.
I guess this is a good question to ask, though. I can see in darkness. Does that affect anything?
This isn't technically
it's not
darkness.
darkness.
it's
Yeah, this
sand
is just
around
a
us.
bunch of
I
sand
figured
in
I'd
our eyes.
ask.
Yeah, which is fair. You would not be opposed to the disadvantage of seeing things. Everybody else that rolls a perception check right now has disadvantage, unless you're
Okay.
going for hearing. Then actually, it's hearing. It's still disadvantage.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Daniel-
I was about to say.
Yeah, because it's still loud as fuck. Because all you're just hearing is the whipping of
The wishing of
wind.
the wind.
Yeah. Okay, so clairvoyance is still active because of that. On the allies, the immediate allies anyway, the Motley Misfits. Ends your turn. Ace is doing some things. Not that successfully, unfortunately, for this turn, but he is having a hard time not seeing things as well. Now, Continuum's turn is going to not really be able to do too much, unfortunately. Going to vaguely walk up this way, kind of remembering where Crumble was, and sees Mop.
Hey.
And is going to hit Mop with a mismatch as well. Which means you have disadvantage for your next turn, Mop, but then the next 3 have advantage.
Oh.
As you feel this
Okay.
kind of inner space kind of thing, is like these numbers and equations and things start like float by your face for a second.
Math.
Pretty much. That ends continued terms holding in action. Komodo and Flame Jar are starting to do their thing. As you hear this creaking and tearing, awful tearing of metal in this direction.
And which direction?
That.
Over here, down.
Jeffrey, they're stealing your resources.
Oh, I see it.
Alright. Is now Crumble's turn.
Oh, you did it because it was their turns, but we don't know what they did, so we can't. Got it.
Yeah. Casually walks up next to Mop, and you just hear to your right, you just say, hello. And then he just reaches forward and disintegrates the AI. It's just a pile of dust.
Hello there.
And he just keeps walking into the darkness.
Okay, goodbye.
Very polite.
Alright. The No Face is currently dealt with one of them. Is gonna... You hear more static sounds coming out in various different directions, echoing all over the place. On layer, took on layer. Here.
We can see the areas around us, right?
Yes,
Like the
around you.
Glowing. Okay, cool.
And then you just hear static. Daniel, you very specifically hear a pattern that goes like this. Very quickly. El Phantasma, you very quickly see the no-faced, cloaked individual glitch out and break through reality for a second there before disappearing to somewhere else.
Dope. He was like, he came back and was like, ooh, nope. And then dipped again.
Not enemies. Next.
Daniel, from what you are able to tell, it seems like No Face, from the conversation you had and how it just destroyed your mind immediately, is the almost random popping of patterns. You're not sure if there is a pattern or if there's no control to that person whatsoever when their powers get going. Alright, Medusa is going to attempt to break free of Moon Calling because darkness
Wait,
sounds
do I not
fun.
get a turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
Daniel.
did I skip past it? I must have. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead and take your turn. I must have moved to it and thought I didn't skip the other person's turn. Sorry, your turn.
It's all good. I'm just gonna try and press up against this wall here and cover my ears because it's loud.
He dipped to the dark.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. It's very intensive. If it doesn't work, I will turn it off. And we'll just have to help you guys keep track.
Is it supposed to move us?
It's supposed to move and it just didn't. You might need to go for a refresh. If we keep having to do this, I will turn off the dynamic lighting, and we'll continue that because Daniel's token didn't move for me, even though the light did.
Oh.
And the opposite happened. Your token moved for me, but your light stayed. So now you went into the darkness, and
Yeah.
no, I don't know where you are.
Ooh.
And, on my screen, I literally see me and Sophia standing right next to each other, and
Yeah.
everything else is black.
I think it's definitely having issues with it. I'm gonna probably have to turn it off.
Aw.
Let us reload. See if it...
My thing is not reloading; it's just crashing.
Mine reloaded. It just took a while.
Yeah, I'll give it just a moment to see. Everybody can start thinking of what they're doing at least.
I mean, we hopefully we don't have to worry about light soon.
It is now completely black.
Yeah, I'm useless in this
Daniel is now
scenario.
back where he was.
Yeah, I don't. It's not reloading. for
Oh,
me,
everybody
though, is the
disappeared.
thing.
Oh, there we go. It's working for me now.
I'm gonna have to force close it though. I think maybe.
Oh, I just thought he upped his tornado powers again.
Yeah, it's working
Yeah,
for
good
me
luck.
Yeah, it literally did the opposite. It was working, now it's not.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna reload it in and then turn it off. Because I had to completely shut everything down. Or pages.
I feel like if this was in real, Purple would have thrown like a big tarp over our entire battlefield. And then when he removed it, all the pieces fell off, and now we're trying to.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Oh, my whole Google decided to die.
Yeah, that's what
yeah, I was
happened
gonna
for
say,
me.
I think my Chrome is. I'm literally looking at my task manager right now because I think my Chrome is breaking everything.
All right, this should hopefully help it.
Oh,
It's
it's gone.
turning off at the moment.
Oh,
We'll
big
just
guy.
have to remember. I will do something that hopefully that will help remember where.
You could just draw like lines.
The thing is that
You
does.
could give us the glow.
Yeah, that's
around
what I was
us,
gonna
that
do.
works.
But the thing is that doesn't stop you from being able to see everything. And then the reason with drawing the different darkness in is that it's gonna do that. So yeah, 15 feet is what you need. If you want to just double click on your token and change the
Well, click on the gear, and then at Aura 1, the yellow
Aura 1 and change
click
to 15 feet, yeah.
and you'll be able to see where you.
or any of the auras, to be fair, as long as you know 15
Oh,
feet.
cool.
Wait,
That's
what?
how far you
Confusion.
can see. Click on your character token, hit the
Okay.
gear, go to Aura 1, where the
Okay.
yellow square is, and
Okay.
change it to 15 feet. You can change
We
the
can't
color
see
of
each
it.
other's, by the way, but keep in mind that
Wrong
we all
one,
have it on.
Jin.
I can see Jeffrey's because I have his character.
You
sheet.
want to
I
uncheck
see.
the square.
The power of my aura spans 15 feet.
Okay, cool. You also can change the color of your aura that more fitting for you if you'd like. Like
Yeah, I
Jonas
do.
just changes to
Absolutely,
green
yeah.
and things like that.
So black.
You can change it to black if you want. Just don't change it
Yes,
to don't
blue.
change it to gray, please. Because changing it to gray messes with I won't be able to see it against the
Oh,
gray
wait.
background.
Oh wait,
I see it.
does the stream see everything at once?
The stream can see everything all the time.
Noted.
Okay.
They get
know
to see
that.
what enemies
No.
you're running into and which ones are dying.
Thank you, Purple.
That's
I
illegal.
changed mine to gray, and I can still see it.
It's not as easily seen, you fuck.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke.
I know, I'm
Spare
joking
me.
too. Alright. Daniel, you move over to that wall, you cover your ears.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't do anything in this situation.
Okay.
God,
That's my turn.
Rave up here.
Cover to rave. Alright, now it's Medusa's turn. She's going to attempt to break away from Moon Calling, which she does not manage to do. And it kind of distracts Moon Calling a little bit. As she's kind of just tried to protect Moon Calling as
More
well as
action points.
X. And she can not see anybody, but she is going to have to move a little bit closer. She can't go that far this turn, so she has to use a dash to do that, pulling two people along with her. The yellow one is X, by the way, but he doesn't really do combat, so that's why he's not on the initiative. And she's just kind of staying close to Moon Calling at the moment. And she is going to be able to sense from this distance. Let me make sure. 30 feet, 45 feet. She is able to.
You're on X. Right.
Oops. Thank you.
Yeah.
She's able to sense Mop because of that, as well as she can only do that one person. Mop, you feel your body just jolt with just power and a surge of energy, and you now have 2 more action points for your next turn.
Where's my
A
action
jolt,
point
you
ending?
say?
She can't.
Don't use
She can't sense you from the distance. She can only sense 40 feet away.
Damn it.
I'm so pumped.
All right. Now it is El
Heroic
Phantasma's turn. All right, heroic action.
All right. So, first thing I'm gonna do, because my movement doesn't really count for heroic, or does it?
You just would have your normal movement. Sometimes you can get away with moving a little bit farther, but that makes whatever you're doing a little bit harder sometimes.
I mean, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need to stay still, so I'll use my movement to get, move 30 feet. And I'm gonna combine two things that I've previously done with inspired actions.
Okay.
The first thing was, before I managed to inspired action where I was able to make a horizontal black pillar. So like instead of it going up, it goes sideways.
Okay.
And I was also able to absorb shadows as an inspired action through Ian. So basically, what I want to do is I want to summon a black pillar and like have it like right next to me. And since it's 120 feet tall, it will be like 120 feet right here. Okay, we'll just go all the way over there, right? And then basically, what I want to do is that I want to absorb as much shadows as possible as I'm moving this black pillar all the way, like in not all the way, not a full circle, but like yeah.
So anything that's in front of you, essentially.
180 degrees, and absorb as much shadows as possible. And the way I'm thinking about it is, I know that it's dust that's blocking it, but if I absorb as much shadows as I can, then it will make light easier to pass through.
Possibly, yeah. The way that you manipulate shadows. It might not be able to fully give you back vision, but it might extend the radius of which you can see.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm absorbing all these shadows. I have no idea what it's going to do on me, but that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Roll me a concentration or focus. Is going to be difficult.
Yeah,
you do have the +4 on it still. Concentration or focus to start. Then roll me a demonic.
21. 19.
21 and a 19. Roll me a toughness now as well.
Toughness, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Nice.
Okay, some pretty decent rolls. Not super high, but not bad.
Hey, I got a +1. I'm happy.
So, the whirling and roaring and moaning of the storm the moans of it suddenly change to be more humanoid as you hear this. As travels from over here and moves its way across the battlefield, everything going pitch black as it passes over you, and you feel like, that sensation of like something moving by your ankles, like a small rodent or like a bug or something, that what it feels around your whole body for a second as these things pass over you. And everybody, if you can go ahead and change it, you can change your view distance to 25 feet instead.
Woo!
And all of you, the other allies, can get that as well. El Phantasma, however, you do feel that there's this kind of burning sensation at the tips of your fingers, and your tongue is very dry. Nothing has happened negatively at the moment, but all that absorbing of shadows.
What do you mean by at the moment?
At the moment, you feel like very full to capacity on shadows.
Okay. Cool. Because that doesn't sound scary.
No, yeah. Not at all. And make sure to change your thing to 25 feet, El Phantasma.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, it's now Pandor's turn. Pandor can see a bit more, kind of a little confused at the shadows. Gonna be rushing forward to hit this one. And smash it in the ground. Its like head comes off, but the body stays in place because it just snaps everything there. Ian can kind of just barely see him hit something. General runs off this way and does a very similar thing to that one, but kind of shoving it into the fire.
Nice. Are you gonna put it in the fire?
Yeah. All right, it's now Jeffrey's turn.
Yes, it is. Although Jeffrey, he has 25 feet that he can see, but he still doesn't see anything. So, I guess I am going to. I'm gonna move forward a bit, but I just want to see if I sense anything.
Okay.
Let's see. I can move 25 feet, and note that I'm still using an action point to keep up my metal form.
Gotcha.
Just gonna move myself here. And I don't see any enemies, but do I see Phantasma?
You see Phantasma, yes. As well
Keep
as
us up to date on the walkies.
And I think I'll just hold an iron coffin and end it there.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Holding an iron coffin for what? If what
For its
happens?
intended purpose.
Yeah, but.
But I need to,
so if
yeah.
an enemy-
Carolina is what is that? Is I need to know
If
what
an
the
enemy
triggers.
comes within my 20-foot-5 radius, which I can see, I'd like to put an iron coffin on them.
Cool.
Gotcha. All right.
You could also use it to protect someone else, or.
All right. Anyway, that's right. All right, Ashley, it's your turn. You can see further now, but since you're 150 feet in the air, there's just darkness below you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I would like to do a heroic act.
Okay.
I have a beautiful ability called Heartbeat Sense, and I can sense people's heartbeats, heart rates, where they are. I can see them for that ping that I ping out when I do the heartbeat sense, but I want to give everyone my heartbeat sense so that when I ping, everyone can feel where everyone else is. Obviously, they won't see the robot. I know that.
Gotcha.
But they'll be able to see where everyone else is, ally-wise, and be able to read those heart rates and get a range of what everyone's doing, so that we have a bit of sights here, like Widowmaker's
Okay.
Venom Mine, but for allies.
I could see something like that working. It might be a little difficult, but we'll see. Not the most difficult thing you've
Just
ever
to
done,
help
but-
explain how I do this, I also have a critical artery, and I can use that on people that I know or enemies that I see in order to, let's say, stun them. But in this case, I could give them a heartbeat sense via that because I can sense everyone's blood as I hurt.
Gotcha. Let's see. Heroic action, heartbeat sense, bursting outwards, to kind of sense where everybody is.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone my heartbeat sense as I ping my heartbeat sense.
Is it all just individual, like your close allies, your Motley Misfits, or is it anybody that you consider an ally at the moment?
Everyone I consider an ally at the moment. All the actual beats that we are feeling right now.
Okay.
Because everyone else we're fighting right now are robotic.
Mhm.
I'd like
Gotcha.
to give everyone that heartbeat
Okey-dokey.
that I know.
Roll
is
me
fighting along with
a concentration or focus, please. Pretty good roll. With a
7 plus 5.
Yep. Okay. So, at least for you might have to roll to keep maintaining this, but for the next 2 turns,
I need to expend my action point to heartbeat every time I
Yes.
heartbeat sense, but I'd like to give them the heartbeat sense as I heartbeat sense.
you can do so. But if you are hit, you'll have to roll a concentration or focus check to continue to keep active for half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. The traditional
Question.
concentration rolls. Yes.
Noted.
I now have heartbeat. Does that make my thing easier as well?
Yes, it does. I would say it'd give you advantage on any to keep things up, but it wouldn't guarantee it because you can feel them, you can know where to latch onto, but it's not a perfect thing.
Okay.
My last thing is, can I use the rest of my action points to attack this round, or is that all?
I'm gonna say that you could get 1 attack in, but you don't specifically know where anybody is.
Well, I heartbeat sense, and I gave everyone heartbeat sense. Right?
You gave everyone heartbeat
Yeah.
sense, yes, and there are no
Yeah.
enemies that aren't robots. at the
So
moment.
here's my I know that. Here's my reason why I gave heartbeat sense, which is why I was hoping I could demonstrate it here. So like purple guy at the bottom here, who's struggling with this robot here, I now heartbeat sense
That person
him.
doesn't have a heartbeat. That is that is Zinda's, unfortunately. Bad example.
Okay.
But if he did, let's theoretically. If he had a
Theoretically, if he did,
Gotcha.
theoretically, if he did have a heartbeat, I can see that he is currently heart racing in action, doing something in front of him because I can see where his heart and his blood vessels are pointing. That I could be like, okay, let me shoot in the general vicinity in front of him to help him out here. But that's me. I can shoot.
Gotcha.
No one else can do that because they don't
Yeah.
have sniper rifles on
I
their
would
arms.
say that is fine.
That's
You
the
can
reason why I'm giving everyone
if
heartbeat
there is a
sense.
target within 5 feet of an enemy, you can, especially if they have attacked, you can make an attack, assuming that the person is nearby. But
If
it will be
they're
at
in a battle. We know they are
yeah.
engaged in
It
battle.
will
with
be
my
at
heartbeat.
disadvantage though, because you're guesstimating,
Okay.
opposed to not being able to attack at all. You may make an attack on. I don't think there's anybody at the moment, unfortunately, that you could hit.
They're really good. Who's someone else that can you mark them so that I know the ones that I can't sense?
It's literally just the 2 purple ones, because those are 2 the AI cyborg things that don't
What
have
about
heartbeats. Ace you cannot sense either, so it's red, purple, and purple. That's it. Just those 3. So yeah, you don't have a target to lash onto yet.
Cool.
What about No Face?
Oh yeah, he did end there, so you could do that. Sorry, I forgot about him.
Okay.
I think that's pretty sure that's within your range, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it should be. I have a 300-foot range.
Yeah, it'd be on the edge of that 300-foot range because you're up in the air, but still.
I'm 80 foot up in the air.
You're 150 foot up in the air because you jumped higher, remember?
I thought you said that I could go up 80, but
You could go up 80, but you rolled I said roll an acrobatics to see how high you can go up, if any further. You rolled it really well, so you went up
I thought you
150.
gave me the 80 because I don't normally am able to do that because I used my 40 to get to the window to get to the building.
Either way, you're up
place.
150 feet because that's how the ability works. Because you can roll higher in acrobatics to go further, which you did. And then you can now attack. It's still within your range, so you're fine.
It's still not towards the end of my range because my range is 300. That would be two some.
Either way, take your turn, please.
Okay. I just do a heavy. No, I don't.
Still getting used to the new sense of trying to sense where people are through other people. It goes wide, and you don't feel it connect on anything at the moment. Okay. Last laugh is doing some stuff. He's going to move here. This one is going to go attack that one.
They all have blood sense.
Yeah.
Heartbeat sense.
This one is going to kind of move there. And this one dies because of what Psychosis does. And then X is just kind of going to stay there. Drop Dead, who can see a little bit farther because of things, but still very much gimped because of range, is going to fire down at the only one they can really see, which goes down. It's now the AI's turn. Moving up to here. Where's that one? That
They can see.
they seemingly are able to, yes. Or at least are enough to be like, alright, I think they're over here. Let's move up. But it seems like they are having to approach opposed to just go for range.
Yeah, because AIs definitely have perfect memory.
These ones are forced to have to run around. They're gonna kind of veer off and go towards this one. This one's gonna come back here. Deal with those 2. Big guys are moving up. They're going underneath the monorail at the moment. These ones are all moving up as well. They're trying to damage No Face at the moment, who's kind of in their back line. These ones are mainly going to be focusing on Last Laugh and Psychosis. Ace takes a ton of damage as he gets pelted by the ones on the roof, but all you do, Daniel, roll me perception at disadvantage to see if you could hear Ace or not.
Heartbeat sense.
You know that something's going. He doesn't have a heart.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a heart.
Oh, fuck.
I told you that, remember?
Can you mark them? No.
Caroline,
You
it's
said
purple and red.
And red. Got it.
Okay. You do vaguely hear a kind of a yelp of pain. Okay. Flamejaw takes a good bit of damage. Komodo dodges most of it. Let's see, is any coming towards you guys? Last Laugh gets hit pretty hard once, as well as Psychosis. But no one else is taking damage. They weren't unable to hit No Face at the moment. Alright, that is the end of round 1. Ian, back at top of round 2. Your turn.
Hey,
What was the direction I heard the yelp?
You heard it from where you are. Up here.
Oh, in that direction. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Ian, your turn.
So, here's what I want to do.
Every turn.
Yeah. I have clairvoyance. I gotta, I gotta do things. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
My original plan was to try and get up on top of here. So I'm still gonna try and do that.
Okay.
I can't fly, but I can parkour like a madman. So I would like to jump off of Candor onto this thing, onto the big boy, onto the bridge.
Gotcha. All right. You're able to do so. You can get up to there.
Hello, friends.
Hello there.
And then I would like to.
General Kenobi.
I'd like to murder everything on top of this bridge.
Okay.
By just shooting everything. As many heavy slime fires as my concentration rolls me.
Okay. Concentration focus.
Ah, damn it.
It's still a 27.
Yeah.
Roll me. How many action points is it usually?
5, but I have 6 at the moment.
You have 5, 6 action points. You can do 3 usually. You can get 4 off of that. 3 targets, 4 different shots. Let's say you'd probably shift
4.
Shift like here or something.
Uh-huh.
I say that's fine, so you can see all 3 of them without having to roll at disadvantage.
This be my bridge now.
Let's see. I need to reopen their sheets because of all the refreshing. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, can I add one thing?
Sure.
I just wanted to use reckless.
Reckless.
So
you have advantage. Okay.
Just for fun.
Oh, he's a barbarian.
He's a barbarian.
Nah, I'm a monk barbarian right now.
Pretty much. That's actually a really good combo.
I'm a monk that subclassed into barbarian.
Okay. So the first one hits. I'm pretty sure all of these are gonna hit. One of them doesn't hit only because it's a natural 20.
Ouch.
2 of them natural 20'd actually. So only 3 hits. This fucker in the back. He's a G. He's dodged both of the attacks against him. But the other 2 go down because of it.
You know what, buddy? You know what?
I saw it coming. I baited out his action
Those are
surge.
back up to 2. One more. Nice.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Then the extra for the natural 20. Let's see. I don't think he's living, but just in case he's a god again.
Advantage.
Which one is he fighting?
This is one on the top. He's really mad that dodged both of his shots because of natural 20s. He just turns around, action surge, just. it's just a kind of an ashen puddle on the top there.
If there's any left, then I'll probably try and throw it at the big boy.
You can hit one on there. The last one I would say will go for there. Is it an 8? Oh yeah, 42. See?
Where did you get 42? It's 32.
Bottom one, I rolled a 22.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was seeing the one before that. I thought that was one of his rolls. It hits, and it kind of bangs into it. It seems like these ones have not taken, the big ones have not taken much damage yet.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I believe that ends your turn. As Lithe and Zindiz. This one's attempted to take out one of those. He managed to hit. Oops, moving his around. He's able to take out one of them. And then Lithe is going to rush up this way, kind of trying to memorizing where things were, and just going to use the rest of their movement to get up to there.
Do the robots have heartbeat sense? We're able to give it to them or no?
No.
I don't know how that works.
Those are the ones that you kept asking, can I see? And I said no.
No. I know I can't see them, but can they gain the heartbeat sense?
They have, however, those 2 are AI, similar to how Ian used to be, and they have perfect memory, so they are going based off where they last saw and remembered that they were over there and went towards an ally. That is now Duststorm's turn.
Does he realize his mistake?
He probably doesn't think it's a mistake.
But he's hung out with robots, best friends for a very long time. It's fine.
He is going to, because he's able to feel how much damage Ace took, he's going to move Ace down. Daniel, you all of a sudden see a robot come landing right next to you or nearby. And then he's going to focus mainly on these ones. Over the medium-sized one on the top where Ace was. And able to take out that one and these two little ones. Alright. It is now Solemn's turn. He's gonna move up this way. Only person he can really able to see is the one by the general. And getting sneak attack, however, because of the darkness, able to completely just destroy that one with necrotic energy. Alright. Arya, your turn.
Hey, I see a lot of people over in this general vicinity. Now
And
since
her
I
pizza.
reloaded,
Yes, don't forget that you can feel
You
allies now.
sense where all of your allies are.
Yes.
You can
Yeah.
see the ones that are in your bubble, but
Yeah,
you
I
sense
know,
where
I know, I
everyone
know.
is.
Cool, cool, cool.
hey guys. Do any of them look hurt?
The general and Candor have not taken any damage.
Yeah.
Mop
I
looks
figured
fine.
that's-
Cole over you can't quite see Cole yet,
I
but you
can't
know
see
that he's here. You can't quite see yet. So nobody in the general vicinity looks to be hurt yet.
That's good. And no,
You can
see
sense
no...
that this heartbeat is a bit faster, as well
Okay.
as these ones over here. Yeah, it's mainly just those three that have seemed to be the most
Buddy.
critically
God
heart
damn it.
beating. Okay. You can just start to make out
Hey,
the silhouette.
buddy.
Now you can see him.
I guess technically this has to count as inspired actions. I'm gonna inspire action.
Okay.
It's not much. It's I just want a healing tone, but so it doesn't heal the enemy.
Aren't they all destroyed?
They're all, for the most part, destroyed, yes.
Oh, I thought I could heal him back anyway. I
Not
can't?
if they're missing heads.
Okay, good. Then I guess I don't have to waste a
Yes.
heal. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna pop a healing down.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey buddies.
All right.
Hey buddies.
And all of the AIs. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, question. It says heals people. Like, do the AIs count as people?
Mm.
I healed E. Wait. No, wait. I didn't have a healing tone at the time. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
Yeah, so
I can heal
everybody
you
gets
now.
43 hit points if anybody's lost within a 40-foot radius from Arya. So El Phantasma hasn't taken any, but anybody that's within that radius.
No one else is at it.
This lonely stranger right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna call out as like a bonus action. It's like call it like, do you guys see any robots?
Okay.
To all the people around me to see if there's any robots.
Gotcha.
'Cause I
Arya
can't
calls
see
it out, her
shit.
very loud voice splitting through the air. Everybody can hear it.
Yay!
Crag is going to make a roll at this guy over here, which knocks this one back and knocks him over. Does not kill it. He's going to just keep rolling over this way, taking a little chip damage as he rolls out of there, but not enough to really hurt him too much. All right, Bone Man. Gonna move back over here as he lets his skeletal creatures rush up to kind of help out Last Laugh in Psychosis, so they have a little bit of cover. And that's going to end his turn. Cole appreciates the healing. He doesn't respond to your message, however.
That's fine.
He's going to keep just backing up at the moment. And he's just going to hold his action to see if anybody comes within the radius, he'll attack. That's an enemy. All right, Mop, your turn.
Oh.
And you'll be up next.
No. I remember there being enemies, giant enemies, this direction. I'm gonna launch myself towards that direction
Okay.
with the pillar of ice.
Okay. So just as a note,
That did-
you'll have to go unless you're walking around and then doing it, you'd have to go over the wall of fire that's 30 feet tall.
30 feet. Oh, yeah, I'll just move over a bit then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move over, and which way are you trying to go?
Well, I specifically before all the light went out, I remember there being some over here. So
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna launch
fair.
myself over there, hoping that I
Okay.
run into one
I
of them.
believe this would be an inspired action because I don't believe you have an ability that launches you yet.
I do not.
You'd have to use an inspired action if that's all you want to do with the inspired action, just to launch yourself over and then make some attacks. It will auto succeed. But you need to decide if you're
Alright.
using inspired action or if you're just trying to run over there.
I'll do that. I'll launch myself, and then
Alright.
whenever I
Roll-
see, I'll
Yeah.
make a few attacks.
Okay, so you
With
land.
disadvantage,
You're
by the
able to
way.
land. I would say that's a pretty long way. I'm gonna say you're able to land kind of up on here, landing right next to Ian. Ian, you kind of almost half jump out of your skin as you see this, hear this, as it breaks in the metal monorail roof. As
Hello.
there's like a big dent and Mop. Now you can see that there's one right there that's below you on the ground.
Exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna jump on it. And hit
Okay.
it.
Roll me an acrobatics as well as an attack.
Okay, so that, and do I have enough for a heavy strike?
I would say
have
no
6
because of the acrobatics was not quite enough, so you have to just roll a normal.
16.
I do have 6. No, not 6. Yeah, I do have.
Oh, you
6
do have extra. You can roll a heavy. Yeah, you can roll a heavy.
Yeah, that's why I was making sure because I can't.
Forgot
really,
about that. Thank you.
But it's also a disadvantage.
36 for this turn. Yeah, you're able to kind of jump off. You don't really grab onto it. You kind of get bounce off, but as you smash into it, doing 83 damage to it and fall to the ground. You're a prone and you took 2 points of damage for falling off of there. All right, Athena, your turn.
I'm just gonna keep this telepathy thing
Okay.
up as long as possible. That's my only focus right now.
With advantage at the moment, roll me a concentration or focus, please.
Okay. And I would put precog back on myself.
Okay. Able to easily keep
So
it up.
because of telepathy, we are able to communicate each other just with our minds, or no?
It's not so much a telepathic link right now. It's like a mental projection, more so than anything.
So they can all kind of see.
You can all keep getting the effects of clairvoyance.
Yeah. It doesn't work like typical telepathic link, right?
Yeah,
now.
not in this case, because she's pushing all of the information to a cognitive advantage opposed to a physical communication.
Yep.
All right, cool. You're able to keep it up. Ace is over there, looks very broken up and kind of falling apart. In front of Daniel, kind of shakes himself, and then he just walks a little bit this way, and then slumps over in a down state at the moment, as Daniel figures out.
That one's the robot.
Yeah, that was the very old, not modern-looking robot. It seems like he was an early prototype, is what you remember.
Well, luckily for him, I'm good with robots.
All right, continuous turn.
No.
Moving up and forward, gonna kind of move over to Cole and just tap him on the shoulder, and he has his rolls are reversed because he's been rolling like shift. So now his 1 is his high, his 20 is his low.
He has herpes.
Yes.
Daniel needs that.
And Daniel hasn't done anything yet. And then
I don't think I need it yet.
Arya, you now have a mismatch as well. So now you have disadvantage for the next turn, but advantage for the next 3.
Okay. I'm at a last resort to my disadvantage.
No.
All right, so Arya, you see that
Yeah.
a body lands prone over there, still alive, but just got yeeted into your line of sight from Komodo, but you don't know the Komodo yet.
Yeah.
And this one just gets torn to shreds, and he kind of is going to run back this way towards Flamejaw. Flamejaw, however, is going to disengage back up to here, and is able to take out one of the two there. Crumble is going to keep walking forward, just past these people, just kind of aimlessly looking around in the darkness until he finds someone. He uses a extra point to dash and doesn't really find anybody, so he just ends his turn there.
Heart made sense.
He's not paying attention. He's not the highest wisdom character.
But it's just a thing that you have.
Yeah, I rolled a wisdom.
It's like, oh.
I know. He hasn't realized. Oh wait. Oh, there's enemies near those heartbeat sets. He hasn't figured it out yet. He's very intelligent, not very wise. It hasn't dawned on him yet. Next turn, he's gonna get it, and he's gonna start utilizing it very much. No Face disappears out of existence, taking one of them with him.
Woo! I
He's
want
really
to
good at that.
nope the fuck out of here.
Well, if you do remember talking to them, he's in a constant state of pure pain and torture. But if you want that, you can have it. Daniel, your turn.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Please,
buddy.
Buddy, old pal.
Just imagine
buddy.
Daniel saying that up to him. Hey, buddy. You just touch him. You see that the metal parts and the part of them that are human starts to stitch back together. And he's able to kind of shake his head, and from his place where he's laying on the ground, he just goes, "Thanks."
What?
He gives you a thumbs up from like his laying down position and lays back down as he's contemplating getting up, but he's no longer down and he's up at 90 hit points.
Woo.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use the rest of my turn to go back to my wall.
Gotcha.
Slowly. Touch as well. Okay, cool.
So Medusa manages to break free of Moon Calling and runs off into the darkness looking for things to turn to stone.
Uh-oh.
Don't run into her by accident.
Wait, where the fuck did Medusa go?
You don't know.
Why is she hidden?
We would because I said
Yes.
I actually don't know where her token is though. Where did she go?
He's hidden it.
Oh.
Alright, fair.
You wouldn't know that it's specifically
Children's
Medusa.
hearts are tinier.
Yeah, her heart is noticeably different,
That's true.
to be fair.
That's true.
I use it a lot as Ashley.
She's currently over there at the moment.
Dang, Fribble just tried to have so much fun with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. It's fair. You know, that was a smart move.
Like, screw you, Caroline. You're terrifying.
Moon
Caroline
calling.
doesn't inspire
Moves up a
action
little
ever
bit. Can't.
bad mouser.
Yep.
It was like heroic. That's why I'm
No, it's
going
fair.
really hard on this.
Moon calling is going to sense within 40. You can see within 40 feet. He already has a general idea of where people are because of that, but she needs to be able to concentrate on it. Going to concentrate on Arya, who now has two more action points on her next turn. Is also
Yay.
going to use it on El Phantasma, who now has 2 extra action points on his turn. Speaking of El Phantasma, it's now his turn.
Well, what a waste.
We can all see through each other's eyes, right?
Hmm?
I said we can all see through each other's eyes, right? Main party.
It
That's
might
what
be
Crossfit is?
overwhelming for you guys. It'd probably be pretty normal for Athena.
I just
Oh,
want
you
to know
can't-
how that works. We can see through each other's eyes.
It's not. That's not the case. She's seeing through your eyes to be able to
Oh,
keep the.
She's the only one that can see through all of us. We
Yes.
can't see each other. Got it.
Inspired action.
Alrighty.
Bring that down to a 6. All right, so because the way I know shadows work, there can be a shadow on top of a shadow because, you know,
Mhm.
depending on how much light there is, the closer the shadow is to the ground, the darker it is, therefore creating a different
The shadow is the
different-
absence of things, but yes.
Yeah,
you can
pretty
have
much.
less light
But
in
yeah,
another area.
I get
and
what-
lesser light in another area.
I get what he means
Okay,
though by
so-
layered shadows.
Yeah, so basically what I want to do is because you said that I have whatever stored, so now I'm going to use that to expel,
Okay.
and I want to basically expel all that energy to cover as much as the area as possible and sense the dark shadows. And thanks to the heartbeat sense, if it's a shadow that's not attached to a heartbeat sense, I know it's an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, basically what I want to do is I want to summon Phantom Links at near every ally that literally points into the direction where the nearest enemy is.
Shadow compass. All right, you have a little bit. It's a little bit easier because you have the 2 extra action points. So go ahead and roll me a concentration or focus, as well as another demonic.
All right, concentration or
Great.
focus and demonic.
Okay, so 28 and a 25. Elphantasma, you see, it's almost like it's before you really unleash it. All the shadows burst from your arms and fingertips as they all just start writhing out of you, and you hear this high-pitched laughter and screaming, as well as these dark moans that then latch onto each of your allies, and kind of just over their shoulder you hear this and just you feel them pointing, snapping on to the direction of the closest humanoid shadow. You now know where the closest target is at all times until it dies, and then it swaps. And then you'll have to keep this active. You'll have to roll concentration checks.
That's fine.
For the next turn, but it is currently active at the moment.
Fitting spell.
I mean, I'm just doing what Jeffrey told me to do. He's like, hey, I need information. I'm like, okay.
All right, it's working. All right, if you'd like to move anywhere, you can. But that takes your
no,
turn.
because I'm scared that's gonna break my concentration, so I'm
Gotcha.
just gonna stay.
Fair enough. All right, Kandor, hearing things going on, hearing people moving, hearing Mop break stuff, he's gonna move off towards that direction. He can't quite get there, so he's gonna use some of his action points to dash, and then he's just gonna come over and punch right into it, doing a sizable amount of damage. That ends his turn. The general comes right afterwards, kind of move this way up to this one, using action points to get there. Gonna hit that one once, using a sizable chunk of damage into that one. Jeffrey, your turn. You would
Where's
know
my friend pointing?
this one, I believe. Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll start clumping my way over that way. I can move 25 feet while it's still in middle form.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna swoop. Do I technically
You
see
just
him?
see it, yes. He's like on the edge of your vision, but you can see it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do a heavy heated shard
Okay.
at him.
All right, let's see. He manages to dodge. Out of the way.
That's okay.
Alrighty.
Actually, wait, I can't do heated shards. Heavy heated shards. Because I use an action
Oh, yes,
point
you wanted to keep it
on.
up. Yeah, go ahead and
I don't mean to retcon that previous roll, but
That's fine.
technically speaking, I couldn't make that.
fair.
So I'm just gonna do 3 regular heated shards.
Oh, okay. First one is automatically going to miss because of the fact that it was a natural 20, so the 23 misses. The 24 because no, you can see him, so you're good. It would, if you were trying to hit a target that you knew was there outside of your vision, it would have been a disadvantage, but you can see him. That 29 definitely hits, unless I roll another natural 20, which I did not. And the third one does not hit, but you're able to hit for that one, and that one's looking very weak at the moment.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
cool,
my turn.
Cool. It is now Ashley's turn, but Caroline went to step away to deal with some of the dinner. But what we will do real quick, since I'm sure everybody would like it, we've been about an hour 45 minutes into the session. Let's take a brief 10-minute break, and we'll be right back. So if you can be back by 11:10 EST for people on that, or just 10 minutes from now, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back in just a moment. Yep. All right, we're getting back in here in just a moment. The party is currently in the middle of the battle at Usicha. It's going reasonably well so far. Dealing with some of the mechs, dealing with some of the AIs. We're in about towards the end of round 2 of combat. The AI has yet to go up, but they're dropping like flies, and they're able to use a lot of different inspired actions to get their information. Between Ashley giving some blood sense so people know where allies are, El Phantasma summoning a bunch of his stored shadows to put a little gremlin shadow on your shoulder that will laugh in your ear and point towards the nearest target at all times. And Athena.
How does the little gremlin look? Does it like look like Cortez's shape
It's
or
like
anything? Or
the thing is, you can only really see it out of the corner of your eye for everyone but El Phantasma. But as soon as you look at it, it's not there. But you just see this arm, the shadowy, like really scrawny arm, just pointing outwards. While El Phantasma can see these very small, maybe 1.5 foot tall, like harpy-like creatures that are like their wings are of shadow and they're like draped over them like a cloak, which makes their form very hard to see fully, even for El Phantasma, because they're shifting and moving in darkness. All right. That being said, I'm going to bring us back into the map screen, and then whenever Caroline is ready, after she has a couple moments to perceive the battlefield, we'll get going.
Judge me on these moments in battle that I have to come back from feeding people.
No, that's why.
I'm bad at battling.
No, for those ones.
And I don't take so much time.
Just let him
Oh my
starve,
God!
Caroline.
Thank you, Jonas. I will. I will heed that
If the
advice.
DM is
I'll
dead,
follow you guys.
you can't be called out.
Caro, I just wanted to say I don't think any of us were saying that you were bad.
No.
I feel like you're projecting something on us.
Thanks.
It's that heartbeat.
I'm gonna heartbeat
True.
sense. As you guys feel the heart like beat fading, it comes back. Ah, you feel everyone again. Whoa.
You're all feeling each other up.
Yeah. I mean, this is really like intimate. You guys can. You know, like when you put your head on
I feel
someone's.
about this.
You know when you feel it when you put your head on someone's chest and it's in a really loving way and you can feel and hear their heartbeat. It's like that, but times 10, and you can actually see them. So.
I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Would I
It's really
commit suicide on my turn?
No.
And then I don't know what everyone is doing.
You see as the little shadow gremlin flies up in front of you because it had to get all the way up to you, and is pointing down at the closest target. That it is that guy, I believe, for you. Yes.
I just see it pointing though.
You just see it pointing very directly, like right as a scope by your eye. Its finger.
It's a shadow though, right?
Yes.
So then I guess I will meld. Not I'm gonna go into the shadow here, and via its arm, put my arm where its arm is, and I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give a good heavy.
Nice job.
Heavy bloodshot. Nice.
I
Let's-
have one more action point, but
Let me see. I'm assuming this is going to hit. It does.
Yay! Woo!
It is that one's dead because that was already very weak.
And then does the arm move?
The arm then does move. It snaps over. Let's see. The next closest one.
Here, purple.
That guy would be the closest. Yeah. No, wait. Actually, this one's slightly closer.
Oh, okay.
It's like a square closer.
50. Yeah, you are right. Okay. Then I will. Wait, it's the one behind.
Yeah, that one over there. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to just do a normal bloodshot.
Gotcha.
I'll readjust my hand inside the shadow's hand, and I will bloodshot.
Okay.
Can I use the arrow point?
No, unfortunately, but it still hits for 42 damage, and it is weak, not dead.
Can it see her?
But the thing is, she's firing at disadvantage, but she has advantage because it doesn't know that she's in the window, kind of thing like that, and she has a advantage
Can't
point.
see me.
Yeah, so it's just a normal roll. All right. So that ends Ashley's turn, unless she's getting down, but I don't believe she is.
No.
Does that give vindictive? Just curious.
No, because it was a normal roll. It was advantage, and then also at disadvantage, so it became a normal roll, so it doesn't gain the vindictive damage.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, I just thought she was hidden from it, so.
Well, the
then
thing
that's
is, she has to have advantage. Hers is more traditional.
It's either it's
okay,
not.
okay.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
either
That's why she can
advantage
get it
or
multiple
someone's
times, opposed to
flanking.
El Phantasma, who can only get it on the first attack.
Gotcha.
But El Phantasma's sneak attack is a little bit heavier. That's why it's the balanced. All right.
Yeah.
So, Last Laugh is going to disengage, move over here, and then he's going to attempt to make These things go insane, but he's a little hard time doing it at the moment. He's gonna duck around the corner. Psychosis is also gonna back up and away. Little rough, both of them looking a little rough for what people could tell heartbeat wise. Gonna move away. X is just gonna make sure to stay right with Moon Calling. And Drop Dead is going to run along this so they can get within sight of the big one. Is going to shoot at it, and it does a sizable chunk of damage as you hear the from their gem-like rifle.
Dope.
Now it's the AI's turn, however. They are going to start moving up. This one is going to swing out at Mop, as he is one of the last people to hit it. Not the last person, but they currently notice that Mop is currently proned on the ground, so it has advantage on these attacks. The Mop, I need you to make a defense, dodge, or toughness, please.
So, okay, real quick. After my turn, I still have advantage on my rolls. Would that just make it a regular?
Yes, it would make it a normal roll.
Okay. Oh!
However, a natural...
Hold on. I'm on a natural 20 now! Yeah! Okay, we're good.
I natural 20'd, however.
I know, that's what I was about to say, like when you said that.
Yeah, and I also need you to... you're knocked prone, so that doesn't actually take effect right now. You take 178 points of damage. As this giant arm creaks and goes...
It's been a while since I've taken a good amount of damage.
And then it's going to attack again.
Oh, again?
Defense, dodge, or toughness, please.
That's easy. I can just protect myself.
This time, however, realizing what's coming, the darkness kind of shifts a little bit as a darker shadow comes over you. This time you raise your mop up and strike it back, holding it back up and shove it away. The second one misses.
Get away with that.
This one, however, is going to start wailing into the general, which, natural 20s again. The general actually takes some damage and gets knocked back this way onto the ground, rolling.
No.
And that he looks like he's ready to get up. That's the first time he's taken damage. See, he took about 65 points of damage out of his full health.
Okay.
That's seemingly all he's taken so far. But all of you hear the ping of the heart jump from someone that has been pretty steady most of the time. These ones, however,
we could probably assume that's either Candor or the general, right?
it's one of the two, yes.
They can sense their very unique heartbeats. So
no, they're actually very similar, almost identical.
Are they? I didn't know Candor's heartbeat was the same as General's. Dope.
Very, yeah.
Guys, these are crazy fucking heartbeats, though, guys.
So,
you guys can definitely know these are different people.
So, these mechs over here take out the skeletons very quickly.
Sorry, Purple. Do I actually see this from Ian's eyes?
You could, yes. You would be able to see it, yes.
Dope.
This one moves forward to that one.
Fly into my vision.
Yeah. Yeah, Lythe over there isn't doing that great, just took a ton of damage. These ones are gonna attempt to attack Mop while he's downed. Mop, I need you to make, let's see, let me count. 3 defenses for you. Because you would block these as best to your abilities. The first one just hits. The second one does not hit. And the third one obviously doesn't hit.
How much does the first one do?
42 points of damage.
Get out of there!
Mop's laughing on 3 health.
Oh boy!
What? How much health you have, buddy?
I'm not saying.
All right, then I'll just keep hitting. Then I'll just keep hitting you.
I'll keep hitting back.
Rude.
All right, these ones are gonna kind of take this one. This one's gonna start launch its down and it bursts onto the ground and hover with the jetpack right before it lands. It's gonna start moving this way. And it's gonna shoot a laser cannon at Flamejaw, which hits. And Flamejaw is in a down state at the moment.
Yay! I mean, no.
We need one of these.
If you can.
If only I could see you guys.
If only there wasn't some idiot that decided.
You can sense everyone's
I
heartbeat.
can sense their heartbeats, but if I go In the-
You know their vitals very well. Yeah, I know that. But
I don't know the
saying that you
enemies.
I would not argue that he would know the exact heartbeats of everyone. That's
Yeah.
a huge.
But he
No,
knows-
he doesn't know who the
I
heartbeats
know
are.
people are
By
getting
vitals.
hurt.
Yeah, he knows
That's
who's
what I
hurt.
know.
Yeah.
He knows who's in
He
critical
knows
conditions.
who's weak. Yes.
Yeah,
but he
that's
also
why-
knows he's squishy and will get killed if there's too many
So,
in the back.
I don't know how many enemies are over there. I don't know anything.
You know where the closest enemy is.
Thank you.
So this one attempts to shoot Medusa, which as soon as he does, she looks up at him. He's now stone.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm so proud of her.
I'm terrified of this child being loose on the battlefield.
I know, but I'm
Really
proud
quickly,
of this
actually,
child.
as I'm reading the heartbeat sense, they have my heartbeat sense, right?
Yes.
Okay, then because we have recently upgraded heartbeat sense, they actually know the characteristics of everyone.
Okay.
Because everyone who I've cataloged, everyone that I've spoken to, and I've cataloged their heartbeat, especially the party's heartbeats characteristics the best. So Daniel, you know Ian's heartbeat, you know Athena's heartbeat,
Yeah,
So
all
you're
the
saying
party
you know
members.
Arya's heartbeat.
Your information is being transferred. to us,
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
correct?
that was stated.
Because you don't have your own heartbeat sense. It's my heartbeat sense beating through you.
Yeah.
That's why I have to keep heartbeat sensing for you guys to sense it.
Right, am I missing any?
I
of
have to
them?
expend my action point in
Those
order to
attacked
give
them
you
up,
the
that one
heart.
attacked-
Are we using
Um,
Athena's connection to do this?
It's kind of Ashley pulsed outward, sensed all of you guys, and then
And I
is
used my
continuously,
heroic action to-
continuously
yeah.
pulsing from you to be able to kind of relay like this back and forth between information of targets
I have
between
a
each
criti-
there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know,
I have a critical artery and bloodline that I could actually like if I really wanted to, Jeffrey, I could just think about it and hurt you on the inside without actually doing anything with my critical
Yeah,
artery and my
you don't do that,
blood
though.
pulses. Which I'm not gonna do that,
Okay.
but I know all of your guys' characteristics of your heartbeats that you guys should be getting that information as well to be like,
All right.
that's Jeffrey's heartbeat. Got it. Okay.
end of.
But-
We'll discuss this later. It's active at the moment. You're able to sense different things, and we'll go from there. All right. We could, if you want to talk about this afterwards, let's keep the battle going. But
You know the blood type of everyone too. I don't know if that's helpful right now, but
All
you can sense the blood types. You can sense the demons within me. And
right.
Ian.
Anyway, enough of that for now, please. Ian, it's your
I mean,
turn.
Caroline kind of gave me a perfect segue. Speaking of demons,
Oh no.
Mo
Yeah.
just took a sizable chunk of damage here.
Hmm?
I think it's time we pop a friend.
Okay.
Buddy,
From
how
downstairs. Haha, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
It's your
It's your boy
boy.
Dan. Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention I'm inspired action too while doing this?
Yep.
So Ian's just gonna kind of chill over here.
Mop, you hear creaking of the monorail track above you as it. Nice.
God damn it.
He's inheriting.
Nice. Yeah, he's learning.
Here's the plan, okay? So Mop just took a bunch of damage.
Mhm.
No, I'm fine.
So no, fam. You need to go get some heals.
No, I'm fine.
Either way, I'm gonna jump onto this thing as the first part of this inspired action and
Okay.
tear it to shreds. That's part one. Let's try and get as many heavy demon claws as possible.
Okay, roll me an athletics first. Very good.
Do
D4
I
N.
still have the plus 10?
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
think I can't think of any reason why it would go away at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe if you stopped becoming an ally, it might drop or something. But
Let's-
we'll get that
let's
bridge
do
when we
an
get there.
ally. Wait, we're not getting there.
Anyway, go ahead and roll me a concentration or focus as well as a strength.
Concentration, focus, and strength.
Nice rolls. You can roll 5 of your attacks.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oof.
Oh.
This is a problem because wouldn't this nat 1 be directed at?
Mop, I need. Okay, so it gets directed at Mop. I need you to roll another one. Blocks it as Ian all of a sudden, as he's just tearing into this thing, like very impressively as he grows form, just one arm whips back and goes towards you, and you very quickly bring up the wet floor shield.
Anyway, that was only the third one.
Okay.
What is it, 5 I
That
get?
one's 2 more time. Yeah, you get 2 more.
All right.
Fucking
Oh,
Oh, there you go. You get another one. Oh, another one! Oh my god.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Hey, remember the time that he nat
Got
20
4
like
in a row.
5 times in a row?
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
If anybody's good with a
I'm also fine
calculator,
as
otherwise I'm just
well.
gonna add up the damage and see if it kills it or not.
I can.
I'm already on it.
I'm hoping this kills it because.
Just tell me the numbers starting from the top, please. Damages.
Okay.
Jonas, do it because it's his attack.
Okay,
Thank you, though.
So, do you want me to do plus 10 as well?
Just do the damage. I just want to add up the damage
Oh,
first.
just the damage. It's 68 plus 14.
Plus 14 plus. The next one.
77 plus 28.
Okay. Good go.
70 plus 30.
Okay.
That's a wet flourish. Oh wait, no, that one. Never mind. That
Oh,
one
yeah,
got
wrong one.
blocked. Scratch that.
Okay.
It's 71 plus 23, and then the next one was a natural 20.
Okay.
70 plus 48 plus 25 plus 14. 79 plus 63 plus 30, 18, and then 84 plus 20.
So you just did 682 points of damage, I believe.
Hell yeah.
I got 734, but
I think you added the 2 that he took off.
no, because that was 100 damage. I did add it, but I deleted 100. It's fine. It probably still kills it, right?
Actually, no. No, it did take damage from Mop. Yes, it did. Is that looking at this? Oh yeah, because of the damage it took from Mop and Candor. Sorry, I forgot about that. I was looking at that. It does go down because otherwise it would have had about 200 health left.
And then the second half of this inspired action.
Okay.
Because I knew the general flew from over here, so I'm gonna try and see what's going on over here.
Another big boy.
And to appease Dan, I'd like to try and send this boy to the abyss.
Okay. Roll me in athletics.
To just yeet him into the abyss.
47.
Okay, hold on.
Come on.
47. Hold on. I just want to make sure something before I do that. Okay, I can look.
Bye-bye.
Roll me a d4, please. Twice.
Ah, damn it.
At disadvantage.
Do you want me to roll it?
Wait, do you get cursed naturally from doing that, or just once?
I haven't sent anything to the abyss.
I believe you have an ability that allows you to walk through the
if
abyss.
you're talking about the abyss jump, I believe I get it once for free, and then after that it is. Hang on. You can try for 300. After that, so I get it once for free, and then 15 curses gained.
Okay, so this is what will happen. Because it's an inspired action, you will roll me a d4, just a normal one, before you do it. One.
Question.
Oh yes.
Which d4 we talking? Like
Physical
my
d4.
Okay.
A physical d4. Rolling a 1 will give you 10% curse. Rolling a 2 will give you 5% curse. Rolling a 3 will give you 1% curse, and rolling a 4 will give you nothing.
Okay, well, let's see how this. Ooh, I rolled a 3. Is that?
That's
what
one.
is that,
1% curse increased. Okay.
I like that.
And you are currently gone until your next turn. But that being said, you can reappear anywhere within 500 feet of where Ian currently is.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
So now Lythe and Zindiz's turn.
I did it, guys.
This one is going. Zindiz is able to finish off this one over here, and then going to start scaling the very tall building. And then Lythe is going to continue to back up and get out of there as they just took a ton of fucking damage. That ends their turn. Duststorm is going to focus this one over here, and it smashes into the wall, getting indented to it a good bunch, but it is not down at the moment, but it did take a lot of damage. And then is going to move a couple different people over to Daniel. You just see people being dropped at your doorstep because Duststorm seemingly knows you're the healer.
Awesome.
He's like, oh, this person hurt? Do that.
He
And
doesn't get the guy in a down state. What a fucking idiot.
he's a little bit of an idiot at times, but you didn't let me finish. He doesn't go for Flame Job because he knows Komodo's there, but he does go for Mop instead because that is the only person. If Mop will allow him, he will try to lift him.
Yeah, why not?
All right, Mop, you feel yourself whisked away over to there. You roll onto the ground with 3 other bodies.
Welcome back.
All right, Solemn's turn now. Just took a hit from this one. Gonna finish it off with a sneak attack. Who's then gonna rush over this way, trying to find out where Kandor is to keep an eye on him. Manages to find it, and then just gonna hold an action there. Arya, your turn.
Hi, I was supposed to hear. It's okay. Wait, where's General? Okay, General's still. Oh no, where I left off. I'm just gonna stay up. Hey, buddy. Okay, I need to look up something real quick. Yes. Last resort.
Boom. Whole place would die.
Oh wait, inspired action. I forgot to say that. Ignore that. I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I just want to double the healing.
Okay. That's
Was my
perfect.
plan.
That inspired action? Yeah, you could do that.
Yay!
So 37
Yeah,
times
74.
74.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can do that. 74 points of damage to...
Healing.
Points of damage? What? No? Alright, the General gets it. D4N does not. Crumble gets it. Solemn gets it. Komodo, he's back up now. Medusa wouldn't have get it. Yeah. Okay.
And
He
then
is
I'm
no
gonna
longer
look
down. 74 points of damage. I mean, healing. Woo!
It's
All
just
right.
gonna look around like, where does everyone else go?
Then Arya's like, as she's looking around, she's like, oh, heartbeats. I see heartbeats.
Everybody's gathered around me.
Go over here.
All right.
Finally, people are coming to me.
Crag is
Trying to
gonna.
make your life easier, Daniel.
Duststorm seems to know it from talking to Daniel and observing him very closely. Crag's gonna roll through, send these guys flying to different spots, all over here. Gonna roll through by Kandor and between Kandor and the General. Is gonna roll into this guy, knocking him farther into the building, and then go through, ending up there.
Is he just a giant wrecking ball? Is
Yes.
he based on wrecking ball? Okay.
Yes. You figured it out. Woo! All right. Bone Man is gonna go into a level charge. He's gonna go head down with his rhino skull, charge into this one, which knocks it into there, which knocks that guy over, and they're both prone. All right. Cole's turn. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Couldn't fucking see him. He is going to, feeling still hurt, but feeling a little bit more protected and more adventurous now. He's gonna go to where the shadow Fred is going towards, and he's gonna rush that way using 2 action points to do so. And he's gonna punch this one, who is knocked prone, and he's gonna finish it off. All right. Silver Mop's turn.
I'm gonna walk over here and sit down and pout.
Daniel, he sits down, the big form sits down next to you, and you feel the arms crossed, legs out in front of him.
So well until that.
All right. Athena, your turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
So when he disappeared, what did I sense? for
Nothing.
the future?
It disconnects.
It just instantly disconnects.
It does, you feel like
Ian
is like a
has left
searching.
the channel.
Yeah, basically. Ian has left your channel.
It's like, fuck. Athena's just gonna kind of keep the clairvoyance thing up, but look around to everybody and be like, Ian's not here anymore.
So people in the vicinity can hear that. Ashley, I don't think can.
Heartbeat sense would have
Yes.
shown that. already.
Yeah, Ashley knows. Okay. Athena, are you doing anything else other than
And
keeping
then-
it?
It's disconnected from your heartbeat sense.
Yeah, all of you guys would have seen that Ian's heartbeat is gone. It
Wait a
doesn't
minute, did I
exist.
just eat my shadow compass?
The only other thing would be
Might
to
have.
put precog on my allies nearby.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So like me, Daniel.
Roll me
Mom.
concentration or focus for the thing. Yeah, you're good. Stays up.
Okay.
A little lower roll, but it still stays up.
Okay.
And then you put it on yourself, Daniel, and anybody else?
Me, Daniel, and Mop. And then can I? Okay, so I'm already using telepathic link with this. Do I have to use I have to use an action point to keep this ability?
Yes,
up,
it's just to maintain. You have 3
then
action
can
points.
I just put precog on me and Daniel and attempt to open a verbal telepathic link with everyone I'm connected to as well?
You could do so, but you the DC for the concentration roll might go up because you're using, not by a ton, but it would still go up.
It would just be for the people I can see, so it's literally
Okay,
just
that makes it does
just
not
so
go
we
up
can-
nearly as much. But
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
it's just the 3 of us.
okay? You 3 are in a telepathic link now.
Just
Using
to
a
help
smart
Daniel.
action to do so. You can now talk with Daniel and Mop.
But does it take an inspired?
No, you have the telepathic link now. I forgot. I
Yeah,
thought
I have
I was under the. I keep remembering. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ace is gonna get up again, and just start using some action
Sophia's
points.
in defensive again.
Gotcha. He's gonna use action points to get to there. That's as far as he can get using all of his action points to dash. Continuum is gonna see him as he goes by, give him 2 extra action points, and then kind of move up a little bit to be next to him, staying away from the fire. So over here actually, and then is going to give Komodo 2 extra action points.
Everybody's getting extra action points.
No, that's the wrong person. I'm thinking they get the wrong thing, wrong person. That's moon calling. Gives them the mismatch. So they have disadvantage and advantage. Wrong one. Komodo, however, is going to jump over Flamejaw and Arya. Gonna attack this one that's prone, taking it out, and is going to pick up Flamejaw kind of over his shoulder, seeing that he was injured. He did get healed up a bit, but kind of moving him away from everything in a more protective kind of, hey, I don't want you to get hurt at the moment. Flamejaw not taking that kindly to it, though, scrambles to get down, and then is going to move this way a little bit under the bridge. Doesn't see anything at the moment, however.
Komodo's like the protective big brother.
Kind of. The Crumble now knows what the closest target is, as well as heartbeat sensitive allies. They're both 50-55. Okay, so he's just gonna start walking this way, melting his way through the big mech thing to get to it, and just straight, like, as the crow flies right to that one, and he misses, unfortunately. No Face has disposed of another one. Is going to appear over here. Very, very weak heartbeat coming in. Like it's his weird because it's coming in and out of existence seemingly.
Where is he?
He's now. I'm gonna reveal him right now. There, right there, and you see that he is unconscious.
Oh shit.
And his like body's glitching out.
Even he landed next to me.
Actually, thinking about it, no, he would not land next to you. He would land next to Moon Calling.
Okay, yeah.
Daniel, it is your turn.
Alright, well, there's a lot of people in front of me. So, now I know Mop, and I know he likes to fight, and I can see he's pouting. So, my plan here is I'm going to give everybody a heavy healing touch, and then trying to remember where their heartbeats were. I want to sort of pinpoint, locate, and portal them back.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
of course, focusing on Mop and sort of, kind of. I
Okay.
don't really remember
Roll
where
me
he was.
concentration or focus. Roll me Elven Ear. And roll me a mental or ingenuity, please.
And has heartbeat sense.
Mm-hmm.
Elven Ear. Oh my god.
17 and 33.
Yeah.
Mental. What was the last one?
Wait, he
Mental
has
ingenuity.
advantage, so does he get to roll?
Yeah, roll
Elven
another
Ear twice?
Elven Ear, yeah.
Oh yeah. Elven Ear. Oh, that's much
4,
better.
28, and 40. So
And then what about the healing? Should I just
you can
roll
pick
that?
you can pick 2 people. You can't get all 4 of them.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna do Mop, and then
This was Lithe, this is Psychosis, and this is Last Laugh, as you know.
yeah.
Are they all down, or are they just?
They're just weak.
I'm gonna do him.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna teleport them back if I don't heal them.
Okay, you are able to heal them.
So
You
just
heal
Mop
all of them
and-
up, but you just focus on drop them back to where they were. Where do you think each of them were, Daniel?
Well, I know Mop was.
Well, just ping where you want me to put each of them. Mop first.
Mop was over here. Oh God, I don't remember.
You can ask
what
me.
it was.
Hey, where? All right, where are you putting Lithe?
I have absolutely no remembrance of where he was.
It's
Um,
okay, Daniel.
she-
It's okay.
Zindiz is the that one.
Might be.
Wherever you think.
I don't know. I'm just going. I guess here.
That's good.
Okay, cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
All right. Now it's Medusa's turn. Medusa is going to use all of her movement to get as far away from Moon Calling as possible.
Oh God.
Putting her hat and sunglasses back on. Like a good girl, though. And Arya, you feel a tug at your leg as someone attempts to grab onto it. You don't know who it is. Roll me an acrobatics, please.
Okay. I just realized I'm unruly. Acrobatic?
Yes, please. You barely get out of the way of someone about to grab onto your leg. As then you see the very small form of Medusa kind of smiling up at you.
Hi.
She's not looking though, right?
She's looking fine. She hasn't been hit yet.
No, Medusa.
Hmm?
She's not looking.
She's
right?
looking at her, but with her glasses and hat back
Okay. Okay.
And I'm
It's a
looking
good girl.
at the top of her hat. I don't make eye contact with her. I just look at the top of her hat. Or
Yeah.
her horns.
on. Yeah. Moon Calling is going to put a protective
better.
shield around No Face, and just kind of stand in front, dragging X behind. And is going to basically tell X to start dragging No Face back towards Daniel. And then it's going to move up to here. El Fantasma. Your
For
turn.
mood calling.
All right.
Concentration.
That is able to keep it up.
Yay. So how much action points does that take? Just trying to hold this thing up.
1.
Okay, so I can like hold an action, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Alright, so let's see, because how much... Okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna hold where, if anyone comes, like, if any enemy comes within my, viewing distance, the Phantom Link is just gonna run towards it and, grapple it.
Okay. I can do that. All right.
Okay.
Andor's turn. I need Mop, Arya, and Daniel to roll me a perception / Elven
Why?
Ears.
I'm looking through eyes.
You would be able
Also
to
heartbeat
look.
sense?
You're looking through eyes. It's not a heartbeat
Yeah.
sense type of thing.
I'm just making sure.
You're not looking through ears though. It's a hearing thing.
Can I hear through my fans?
No.
I'm scared.
Does Sadie hear anything since we're in combat?
No. This is something specific and it's not said that loud.
But you have Arya hearing it.
Yeah, Arya does not hear it, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because of all the sound. Daniel.
I think it's because it's a vocal. It's actually saying.
Daniel has advantage. He needs to roll again.
Yeah, roll
and
me
he has
again.
a +4.
Mm-hmm. One more, please.
One more.
Well, it's still pretty good with the 42.
Yeah.
Zune, I'm sending you what you hear.
Oh, come on.
Finally, it happens to me.
How do you feel, Zune?
Imagine
Get a
getting
message.
DM by the DM.
Also, no reaction because we don't want to. We don't want it to hide. No,
Oh.
hide the emotions.
Yes.
God damn it, Zune, you failed your one test.
Would Daniel
That's all I
think
needed.
this? Hold on. Would Daniel think this in his head? Because then
Nodded like that. It's a broadcast out towards it. Not just every thought that comes to the surface.
I know. I was just wondering if he would broadcast it.
If he decides that, if Daniel would say anything, Zune may RP it out in his head.
He's gonna. Can I say it on this like right now, or do I have to wait until my turn?
I'll let you say it as like a reaction.
He's gonna ask. Anybody have eyes on General?
I have eyes on Kandor. A bit.
I can see him.
Really specific and right next to the person with the heartbeat, very similar to his.
I'm asking if anyone has eyes on General.
Eyes, as in physical fucking eyes.
I know. I'm just saying.
Well, the only three who can hear this right now is me, Daniel, and Mom.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I
Okay.
have eyes
Athena
on
would be
General.
like, I can see him.
Mops.
I see Kandor.
Yeah. Mop can't
Yeah.
see
What
it.
is Kandor's position right now? What does he look like?
He's looming over something.
Ah.
I'm smart.
Yep.
Oh, that's.
Over.
Okay, wait. Looming over something, but you feel the heartbeat of someone that has the same heartbeat as Kander right in front of him, so you can assume who he's looming over.
Yes. Yes, you
And
can.
Athena would say to Daniel, I can see through Arya's eyes. He's on the.
Arya can't see him.
I
Arya,
can.
where
I
the
Way
can.
general
too
is.
far.
I can only.
Arya's
see
close,
Solomon. Yeah, I'm
but she
close,
cannot
I can
see
only
him.
Solomon.
She's outside of the view.
Yeah.
Okay,
Solomon
well, then
barely
Athena would be like, the last time I saw him, he was on the monorail, because she did see him via Ian.
Yeah, I did see him.
Underneath the monorail. You would know that it's underneath.
Okay, under the monorail.
You guys.
Jeffrey, is your turn. As you're hearing, no, you're not hearing anything because it's just coming between those three.
I think I should mention this just because I don't feel it's completely fair. Jeffrey's 100% metal right
Metal
now.
right
He
now,
would not
yeah.
have blood.
Thank you for that.
That is
You
fair.
You DM'd me that literally 2 seconds ago, and I'm like, you are completely right.
That's a
we
fair
would not
point.
be able to sense Jeffrey at all.
He's fully turned into.
I
metal.
just want to make sure that's clear because in the
Thank
future
you.
that might come up.
Yeah, that's a fair
would
point.
say-
I
haven't
just
used it
didn't.
yet, so-
I just didn't even think about it. So that's a fair point to bring up. Thank you.
And Kiro explained to me how the metal sense work or the heartbeat sense works. So I just want to be clear. I can still use it even if I'm
Yes.
100% metal. All right.
Yes, in this case.
In that case, where's my demon friend pointing?
Your demon friend is currently pointing. I believe it's going to be to that one, but let me just make sure because this one's way up in the air. It would be this guy actually.
Oh, would it?
Okay.
No, they're the same.
All right.
actually.
What
Same
about the other
distance.
guy behind him? On the building.
That one's up very high in the air, so it would be
Okay.
a little bit farther away.
You said these
Well.
ones were shorter.
They are a little shorter, but not that much shorter.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna start clip-clomping my way over there.
Okay.
But
Climp, clomp, climp, clomp. You could technically get 75 feet if you use both your action points to dash.
I cannot dash.
Oh,
while I'm
that's
metal.
right. I forgot I gimped you a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm clomping up my way along. Although, if I do have heartbeat sense, do I sense any allies in my line of fire?
You sense someone here and above you there. On the ground here and above. You do not sense this one. That is Lithe.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
So if it was Jeffrey, he would probably not want to fire some shards up there.
Okay.
Right? Probably.
I would say he can. The thing is, it's gonna get half cover because of this building. So he'd have to roll. They would get basically a +2 to their save because they have partial cover. But this one is a good enough distance away that he feels that he would be okay.
Okay. In that case, I'll go for it anyway. It doesn't hurt anything.
Okay. Not a huge plus.
I'll just I'll use some frozen shards, I guess.
Okay. First one hits. Second one does not, however. They take 21 points of cold damage as the shards. It makes it stumble for a second, but it gets up quickly. All right. That ends your turn. Ashley,
It
you're
sure
up.
does.
Ian, why do you do these things? Everyone killed the things that I wanted. But I don't hear.
This one would be the closest to you.
I didn't hear any of that talk between Daniel
Nope.
and Athena.
It's always in telepathic.
Oh, okay. She's gonna heartbeat sense so that all of you guys can heartbeat sense. Let me do that before I forget.
Yeah.
So it started to fade and then it comes back again. And is no one via my heartbeat sense, along with the people who are in critical need of health or whatever, is there anything else that's odd with everyone that would be specific with anyone's heartbeat?
Let me think just
It's an
for.
incoherent
I
sentence,
know.
but, you know.
I kind of get where you're going at, but
Especially if she's she's repinging, but now she's even more looking at it, and not just to give it as utility to everyone else, but because fucking Ian's gone. What the fuck happened? She doesn't know what happened, so she's gonna ping. How is everyone else? What happened? Especially in the area where he was too. What the fuck is going on?
roll me a insight on Sadie's or Sadie's wisdom, for this, and I'll tell you if depending on what you roll.
ACD perception.
34. No, you're in the building. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
You can sense there's the difference between these two right now is the biggest thing you notice.
Okay.
The one that's coming from is either in terms of Ashley, is either the general or Kandor. This one is weaker than it was a moment ago, considerably.
Okay.
And this one, however, you can kind of sense the burning anger in the blood.
Okay. So I'm gonna freak out
Do I
because the
sense this?
general is
Not at the moment.
weak. Excuse me. And well, not only that, but she was gonna do this anyways because Ian's fucking gone. She's gonna jump down from this window.
Is she like blood dashing to she not taking damage? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm blood dashing. I'm not just.
Okay. I figured you weren't just jumping 300 feet. Okay.
And then
I was just waiting for her to land on top of Athena, like, okay.
he does blood dash in front of Athena though.
Okay.
And
Breaks legs.
she very loudly says, "Fuck."
Kind of making you jump a little bit.
Would Athena be able to say the general, like, just those two words?
Sure. I think kind of getting
So
what
she'd just be like,
Ash is
the
going on.
general bridge.
Gotcha.
Wait, what are you saying, Athena? Say that again.
You said general bridge.
General. And then she's pointing off in the general direction she saw the general, and it's like under the monorail.
Yeah, you know, I won't even do anything else other than tell Athena. I think both are down there, but the general's weak, because that's something very prominent to say.
Mhm.
Stay here.
And my turn.
All right. Last laugh has been healed up. It's just gonna. You just see he kind of hearing what Athena and Ash are thinking. He just bursts out into laughter.
Can you hear us from that far away?
Seemingly. As he kind of wanders off into the darkness.
I didn't even heal him yet.
Yeah, you did. You healed all of them. You just didn't teleport all of them.
I forgot. I didn't heal.
Oh,
Or
so
I didn't teleport.
You see, Psychosis kind of like squats in front of Daniel, puts a hand on his chin and takes off his glasses, and looks you in the eye. He points a finger at your chest and he moves in to touch your, like right where your heart is. You let him?
Did he come in with us, or was he already here?
He was already here.
Do I know his powers?
Other than that, he and Last Laugh were the two that made Splash Screen lose his mind.
Oh god. Everything is screaming, don't trust this guy, but at the same time, oh boy.
As far as I can see it, Morose is our only enemy here. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Gotcha.
And wasn't he a part of Morose? Like he was.
He was attacked.
He was
one of the initiates of Morose. Yes.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna trust them. I have a natural trust to people that have gone through that.
You see,
trauma.
as he puts his hand on your heart, he traces it up to your left ear, and then around to your right. Then he pulls back and he snaps his fingers, and you feel this kind of burning that travels from the heart to those two spots, and you feel your hearing start to become muffled, and you hear he's speaking loudly now. Just for now, it will fade. You can hear normally, and then he's gonna start walking away.
Oh.
So he doesn't want me to hear what's going on down there.
He said it as a favor, though, of, hey, now you can only hear like a normal person, because he cut a lot of the nerves and tendons in your ear. And it hurts a lot, but you didn't take any actual damage. X is going to start dragging No Face this way.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, your hearing is now of a normal human being.
For the first time in a very long time.
Kind of refreshing at the moment, but the implications are making making Daniel go crazy. Alright, Drop Dead is going to fire at this one, which is enough to finish it off. And now it is the combat AI's turn.
Of course it is, those stinky dinky.
One is going to
What
get up
AI?
over here and is going to attack Drop Dead, who looks pretty injured. Even that's the first time you've seen her get hit. These ones are going to fire at Bone Man, who just kind of deflects both of it with his Rhino Skull. But this one gets up and bears down on him and sends him flying back this way onto the ground prone, taking a sizable chunk of damage. This one is going to retaliate back at Crumble, who hits it and then dies because it's attacking Crumble. Because of his passive that was damage. This one's going to get up, very weak, and it's going to attack Crag, who doesn't really get through its armor. This one is stone, so it's technically, I'm just going to, so I don't get confused. This one is technically dead. It's stone. Not actually dead, but technically dead. These ones are going to, this one's actually is on the roof. I'm going to move over to here. And is going to fire at no one, so it's going to keep moving forward, getting down from there. Going to see Jeffrey, and then is going to fire at Jeffrey once. I need you to make a toughness, please. Don't really need to worry about it too much, because it's a natural 1. So you just ting, bounce off of your laser barrage, just bounces off of you like it's nothing.
Whoa.
Alright.
Whoa.
Alright.
Buddy, I have some questions.
Alright, it is now your turn. Where would you like to appear?
Well, first I have some questions. Do I know what's going on over here?
You didn't hear anything, but there's this weird ghostly double image. You're seeing the abyss, but then it's like you're looking through a VR set of everything around you, but it's only at 50% opacity. You just
yes
what
or
Ian
no?
saw, you didn't hear anything, but we saw Ian saw is Kandor moved over towards the general, punched him really hard in the head, and you see that blood coming out of his nose and his ear, and his eye seems to be swelling up as he was downed.
Okay.
And then he hits him again, and the general's not looking great.
Ian's gonna appear right in front of Ken.
Nice.
Okay. Just like right up on him.
Right up on him. And with that, I mean, Candor, he's gotta go, man. Gotta. And
Oh
by
no!
go, I mean.
Does my
there's-
plus 10 go back on him?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Every single.
so here's the first thing that's gonna happen, okay? The first thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna. Okay, so I have a sneaking suspicion that Candor works very similar to the general.
What would give you that idea?
I don't know. It just they seem like I don't know,
Makes
man.
sense.
So I want to try and demon claw him.
Okay,
Wait, hang on. So demon claw. Hang on, I need to scroll up. Can I do over 100 damage with it?
maybe.
I definitely can. Definitely can. So I'm gonna just try and demon claw him as many times as possible first.
Okay.
So
And what's the
that's-
next? What's the next part? Just so I know.
And the next part, I want to pick him up and throw him over here.
Okay. Roll me a concentration or focus to see how many we can get off. Plus 10. So it's a 35. Roll me.
Do you have advantage right now?
He does not at the moment. Okay. Roll
I
me.
didn't roll good enough.
Roll me 5 again.
1, 2.
There's an
damn
extra.
it.
Not an extra. Sorry, not advantage. Not in this form.
Could I before this, this one goes off? Could I just take 220 damage just really quick?
Hey, no.
That's 3. 4.
Oh, you attack the general.
Can I take some curse to not do this?
No, the demon doesn't want you to. So you attack the general. He needs to make a save against the second roll.
Attack people.
He makes a save against the second roll, the 29. But that does how much more damage over is that? 100. 6 off of 23. You did like 17 damage to the general.
Why'd you have to appear out of my range?
All right.
I would have seen it.
Well, you already used your reaction, I believe, to do that.
And then the last one.
I haven't used my reaction this time. That was last turn.
Yeah,
but I don't.
He got pulled back.
But it
pouted.
has to get to his turn, which it has.
He pouted, yeah.
Yeah, I pouted.
That's right. So I got it back on the pout. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
But either way, it doesn't matter.
So tell me the damage, the total. Let's add up the total damage of the first attack.
It's 69 plus 28.
All right, let me see.
99.
Now doesn't quite. Next one, 80 plus 54, I believe will do it. Oh,
105.
105. He takes 5 points of damage.
5 fucking.
Yeah, but hopefully I get to throw him. And then the
1,
next
2, 3,
one,
4,
it
5.
doesn't.
The 27 doesn't.
Yeah.
There's some
only 80.
ones there.
The next
And
one,
then-
however, we attack the general. The 70 doesn't.
17.
Nope, nothing. Nothing.
Alright, and
You
now
get
I
5
wanna
points of
throw
damage to him.
because-
Roll in athletics versus his.
45?
45. Only because of that you're able to pick him up.
Well, when you roll a 3 on the die.
All right, you're able to throw him this way.
Wait, can I add something? I just want to try and intimidate this man by just.
Roll me an
Oh,
intimidation.
bad.
You say
Oh,
46.
That's rough.
You see that there is kind of a wideness in his eyes as he lands on his feet. Crater landing in the ground.
Yeah, any attacks that go on the general, I'm gonna protect.
Okay.
I have inhuman reactions to burn.
All right, Lyth and Zindiz' turn. Zindiz is no longer going to climb the building. He's going to use some of his extra points to get back down. He's going to rush over to Moon Calling. Lyth over here is going to deal with this one. Rushing up to there. Able to finish it off. Those two are done. Duststorm, however. D4N. You're going to be needing to make some saves here.
I haven't done anything wrong, except a lot of things.
You attacked one of his allies.
You attacked his best friend. Alright, I need you to...
Didn't we have a really big discussion on that we would make sure that he wouldn't do anything crazy and Wasn't that a thing?
He's attacking though.
And everyone was like, yeah, Candor, yeah, try to get in front of Candor or whatever, and we've done that before as well. Okay, it's fine. I'm just saying that it wasn't that a thing? Wasn't that a conversation we had with the Misfits? And
He's
like,
doing
yeah.
it anyway, so
I know, I'm just saying.
All right.
They were never really on our side.
Ian,
No.
as
I have to
D4N.
ask,
Yes.
is he trying to invade my mind?
No.
Okay.
You see the storm that was ignoring you previously all of a sudden just starts attacking you. You see a car comes right towards you. I need you to make a defense, dodge, or toughness.
I will make a defense.
That hits.
48.
48 doesn't hit because of that. Next one, however, go ahead.
Party
And roll.
chop the cars.
Defense, dodge, or toughness. That one doesn't hit also
47.
because of it. Roll me the last one.
Ooh, I'm just going down.
However, it was a natural 20.
Ow. That's gonna
You
hurt.
take 82 points of damage.
It's okay. It's the first time I've taken damage.
Yeah.
You said 82?
82 points of damage. Yeah.
Alright.
And I need you to roll a athletics against being picked up and moved away. Yeah, you don't move as you kind of just curl yourself into the ground with your claws. You feel it tugging at you. The tornado force winds. Ian's D4N is able to avoid at the moment. Solemn, hearing what has been going on, is going to rush up to Candor and is going to attack him a number of times.
Oh my god.
Unable to damage him.
But he knows that.
He knows,
that he
but
wouldn't be able to. Like, he was doing it for the. Okay, got it.
He's doing it because he wants to get in the way more than anything. Protect the general and protect his allies. Arya, you're now seeing this battle between the two of them go on. You see the Candor just kind of get launched into that spot. Medusa's right near you as well. And she's looking at you questioningly, like, whose side are you gonna help?
God damn it, Medusa. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Candor. I'm not going to attack.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm just gonna walk up to Candor and using all of my action points,
No, I'm an idiot.
I'm gonna try and persuade him
No.
to come to our side.
What do you say to him?
I had to write it down because I was
That's fair. Hey, that's fine. That's being a prepared player.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna walk up to him, like no emotion, like no showing hurt, regret, just a neutral expression, and just says, "This isn't the way. He could have been manipulated by those fucked up people at Morose. If you want to kill someone, join us and kill the one who put you through this hell for so many years. Morose could have let you go, but he didn't, for his own sick pleasure. So whose side are you gonna be on, really?
Roll me persuasion.
Fuck! I don't wanna. I'm
Pretty good.
scared.
Let's see though.
I know, but I'm scared.
33.
37.
37.
Oh, 37.
You see that as the wind is whipping around you, blowing your hair back as well as his and Solemn, as he blocks a punch with his fist of Solemn's and squeezes, and Solemn cries out. You can't quite see his face. He turns away from you. And you just see as he looks towards you and you say, he knew what he was doing. And you see there's like a tear in his eye.
In Candor's?
Yeah.
Oh, Candor, okay, cool.
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna bend down to him and just give him a small hug.
Bend down.
So-
That guy's towering over you.
He was down, and then what's his name?
Oh, Candor is not down. He landed on
Oh,
his
that's
feet.
right. He landed on his feet. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot.
Okay.
But you either way, you reach to him to hug.
I'm giving him a hug, so I can tell. So I'll let people know around me if anyone tries to come near me. Don't fucking hurt him, please.
He lets you hug him. However, Frag gonna disengage from this and gonna roll this way or around around Komodo into Ian or D4N. Yeah.
It's just Ian. Okay.
I will catch this man.
Roll me
Oh.
an acrobatics.
An acrobatics?
Yeah. He's big.
Aw.
No.
Nah. I'm just.
He's bigger than you, and this is his thing.
Not by much. Though.
Not by much. I'm gonna give you advantage on the acrobatics check.
Oh, God.
31.
31. Let's see. You see that?
If the general's gonna get hit, I'm pulling him and taking the damage.
Okay. General's not gonna get hit.
Okay, just want to make sure.
But you see that you are hit and knocked to there as he goes and rolls into this building out of sight.
Oh, hey,
You take 30 points of damage.
Oh, that's just helping me out.
So what did I miss?
Oh, you're in that died again. Goddamn. Candor and the general started fighting.
He left.
Oh no!
died.
God damn.
Oh.
He's back.
Oh,
His internet's back.
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
His internet isn't back.
What was the
He's
last thing you remember?
Literally, as you were about to, I heard Arya's full speech,
Oh,
but
okay.
then as soon as you were about to talk, it just cut out for me.
He basically said he knew what he knew
was
what he
doing.
did. He knew what he was doing. A tear came from his eye. D4N just got smacked around by Crag, and then took 30 damage, but then you didn't really miss much else.
Okay.
Ah, damn it, no. Dan, why do you have health? Damn it. I thought I was about to be in power mode.
It's okay. You got this.
All right, Bone Man, who is going to just get up and charge back into this one again. Not killing it, but knocking it down and prone once more. All right, Cole's turn. Okay. I keep losing him. He no longer has either of these. Gonna walk this way. And he's just kind of holding an action, looking at Candor. All right, Mop, your turn.
Oh, the bad guys. I can't do anything again.
Can I point at the general?
Do you have a little demon guy pointing up the direction of the nearest bad guy?
Yes, he does.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm pointing at the
Okay.
general.
Yeah,
Point
then
at the general.
Ian's
It's
pointing.
a giant.
No,
demon
I
pointing at the
remember
t-
all that stuff going on out of my vision. So I'm gonna let's see. Let's say this is gonna be an inspired action. Well, of course it's actually gonna be an inspired action. It's at 6, by the way.
Okay.
Not 5. I'm gonna take him. I can pick him up, right? How heavy is this guy?
He's pretty heavy, but you can pick him up.
Alright, I'm gonna pick him up and straight up just ice pillar over
Okay.
to Daniel again.
Thank you,
All
my
right.
children,
Hey,
for
I'm
coming
back.
to me.
You're welcome, my adult.
Roman acrobatics.
Acrobatics at
Oh, please
advantage.
don't crush me.
Why?
Easy. You land right there.
Alright. And then can I just walk the rest of the way?
Yeah, you carry him the rest of the way over.
Hey, I'm back.
So you can get him to there.
Nice job.
All right, Athena, your turn.
Wait, no, I was right here.
As Mop comes landing in.
fuck. Well, the mop just took what I was gonna do. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Can I do a searching thought on the general?
What are you searching for?
Which, 3 questions. So the first one is, do you have a kid? I just
Okay.
want to make sure we have the right person.
We're on the nose.
I'm
I just
pretty
want to make
sure.
sure we have the right person.
I think we're on the nose
Yeah.
here.
I'm
You
pretty sure we
get
are too.
you get the response had one.
Oh.
Tell me what happened.
That's not a question.
That's not a like. It is a question, but it's a very vague question that I've searching thought. You're not really going to get a lot of detail.
Tell me what happened isn't a question.
What happened is.
Is a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Fair.
Well,
So if she's asking what happened to the kid, then that's a question that's more
Yeah,
specific.
what
if that's what
happened-
she's actually.
what happened to your kid? Is the next question.
He was sick, and I gave him away.
Fucking
Can we have a chat?
Last question.
Did you give him to Morose knowing what was going to happen?
I didn't think I gave him to Morose, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Okay.
That's the 3 questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the clairvoyance thingy up.
Okay, that's another action point. Roll me concentration or focus, please. Slightly higher now because of the telepathic link, but not much. Easy, 41.
Shit.
What do you
Athena
do?
doesn't really know what to do, so she's gonna put precog on herself and Ashley because she doesn't really know what she's. Actually, she's gonna put it on herself, and since I can technically see Arya, can I put it on Arya?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Arya's right in the way of everything.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Okay. Ace's turn. He's gonna kind of move up besides Kandor. Just kind of as machine guns pop out of his arms, he's kind of pointing at Arya and Solemn. Not firing yet,
still
but holding
hugging.
actions.
Yeah, I'm still hugging.
Continuum, however, is gonna move over here and hold an action and say, "Don't do this, Kandor."
Oh,
Komodo is then going to look, kind of listening behind him, gonna grab Flamejaw and just run down the street with him, partially to his protest, and they're out of sight.
okay. Okay, buddies.
Crumble, just kind of figuring out where the closest one is. Not that one. It would technically be this one. He's just gonna start walking that way.
It wouldn't be
Okay,
that one.
Crumble.
Oh yeah, that one it would be closer. Yep. Thank you. He's gonna start walking this way. He kind of looks over to his right. Doesn't really seem to care. And uses both all of his action points to get there. No face
fuck
is
that, like-
unconscious at the moment. Daniel, your turn.
Oh, hey, that's me. There's something going on here.
A fairly injured general that's still conscious.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you should heal me some more too. I'm just
How does it feel to be the
One
parent,
for each.
Daniel?
One
I'm
for
just
each.
kidding. No.
One for each.
One
How
for
does it
each.
feel to be the
Each you get
healer
55. 51
I'll
and
take the
52.
last one.
You chose this route for your.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Good job, Danny boy.
Real good. Doing my
Good
job.
Danny.
Keep coming to me, guys.
All right, I will let you respond to this.
Huh.
In a very like a quick way, but there won't be much
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
Medusa says, to you, kind of tugging at on your costume, and just says,
Yeah.
are we friends? still?
Of course.
Is he our friend still? He points at Candor.
I have to be careful with my word choice here, don't I?
Hey, he's my possible cousin, alright?
He pointed at Candor, not Solemn.
Oh, never mind.
I think he is. He's just making a rash decision right now.
I mean, Candor could also be my cousin.
Then why is Solemn our friend still?
Mm-hmm.
Then why are they fighting?
Cause welcome to friendship. We're gonna have a lot of fights along the way, but we're still gonna be family no matter what.
You see she steps back from you a little bit. And she holds her hand up to her glasses and her hat, holding an action. Looking at all of you.
I'm just gonna turn my head towards Candor's chest and be like, hey buddy. It's okay.
Said
Whatever.
fight.
I'll accept
Use
that.
the word fight.
Moon Calling comes forward.
Oh.
And you see that she, for the first time you've seen her, she looks angry. She slams her staff in the ground and this bright light bursts out, briefly stopping the tornado raging around you all. As you see on Candor and Solemn, they both have the protective moon shield. But neither of them can attack each other at the moment.
Oh, that's great. She's the mom of the party.
I know. I'm like,
El Fantasma. You're concentrating. You're keeping up the little demon guys.
Yep.
Anything else you're doing or attempting to?
I'm gonna hold the same exact
Gotcha.
action that I held last time.
All right. So you see Candor whips his head around back towards Moon Calling as she comes in, and as Medusa's kind of taking off, he fully turns to look away from her. Same with Solemn, and a lot of people are turning away. At least doesn't seem to care. But, or he hasn't noticed yet, one of the two. And then, let's see.
We need to look at her, right?
Yes. She can look at you, and if you're not looking, it doesn't matter.
No
Okay,
eye
but-
contact should be made.
So, he is going to start running this way. Taking attack of opportunities for anybody that would want to take it.
He's got a shield.
Solemn does, which breaks the shield. And he's just going to say, he's going to look up at the sky and just say, "Send me!"
The fuck?
And he raises his arms
fun.
upwards. And that ends his turn as he's running this way. He comes into the range of where the Phantom would attempt to grab him.
Yep.
Roll me the athletics
The
for
word
the
is
Phantom.
attempt.
Yep.
he was being.
So far, the Phantoms have not been that effective against grappling that Candor.
Well, actually, technically speaking, I said grapple.
That's right.
So he would have to roll a DC.
Yeah.
Good luck grappling him.
He rolled a 45.
Good.
Yeah, but I thought-
That was a 5. No, it wasn't a 5. I thought it was. That wasn't a 5. Close to a 5.
So it'll be right here, though.
Yeah.
Technically.
Is he grappled?
It's latching on to him. It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
It's just dragging along.
This is helpful.
This is so fuck.
All right. So, who is measuring in front of everything, Jonas? I know you're.
What?
He was measuring to private. Then I couldn't see the general or click on it.
Sorry.
So you see the
I just
general
zoned out.
will stand up and just say, "If I've made a mistake, I gotta fix it." He wipes some blood away from his lip. Whether you're gonna let him do that or not, he's gonna hold an action.
The general's gonna hold an action?
Yep.
This is the closest enemy.
Yep. Jeffrey, you can see this fellow.
And I'm assuming that because all of this is going down without my radius, and while there's a dust storm going on, I have no clue what's happening over
Heartbeat
there.
sense.
You know that there's people
Well,
moving
just people that you
around.
can sense are started fighting.
Yeah, people are moving around like crazy.
started
There's
fighting.
there's definitely fighting that's going on.
Which is different. And
Jeffrey,
you know
if-
the heartbeats, so you saw Ian come back as D4N start hitting what you could assume was either the general or Candor, and then got launched. Candor or the general got launched into the center where Arya flew or walked next to him, was there for a second. So you like got that pieces, but it doesn't make sense because you don't know context. You just know.
Okay, and I just wanted to know, the fact that you said I know that they're fighting is a huge leap in knowledge.
You know
so
that there
I am
is
going...
that Ian is attacking. The main bit of thing that's fighting is going on is that D4N either lost it and is attacking the general, or he's purposely attacking Candor,
Yeah.
or possibly
You
just
don't know
either
those
way.
heartbeats
accidentally.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to walk 25 feet this way, so I'm right next to him.
All right.
Now you know it's Candor.
And I'm gonna ask him. Hey, what's going on?
He's gonna.
You also see one of the phantoms latching onto him.
Yeah. Whether you believe this or not, you hear the "send me" as you get over towards him, and you just say, he just says to you, he jerks a thumb back, like behind him. He just says, "Arya's injured back there."
The fuck?
You manipulative shit.
Except, I do have heartbeat sense. Is your heartbeat regular?
She hasn't really
Yes.
taken damage.
I'm
She's
not-
maybe a
because I
little,
healed
a
myself.
tiny bit of flutter because of the
You're
fact that
so
she's
fucking
flustered.
smart.
Like, whether he believes that or not, that's what he says.
Yeah, but her heart is not in a critical
No,
state right now,
no.
so she is not hurt.
Yeah.
Just the fact that that's a thing. I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna try to grab him. Try
Okay.
to grapple him.
Roll me in athletics.
I've already used one action point for keeping up the metal form, and I'm assuming talking to him also took another action point.
And here posted in the Super D&D chat, Jeffrey is currently 1,000+ pounds
Yes.
of hard metal.
You can roll an athletics at advantage against him.
I don't think I'm gonna beat him, but it's worth a shot.
39 plus.
Plus 4.
Oh yeah, +4.
Only because of the plus
43.
4 and such a good roll. You are able to grab onto this charging beast. Kind of catching onto the thumb that he jerked back and pulling it down. He doesn't seem slowed much, though, by the grapple.
That's
As
fine.
he's just carrying you with him. You're coming for a ride. Ashley,
Let's go.
you can sense the angry heartbeat coming towards you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can do that. I actually wrote it down, though. I'm going to do this for action.
Okay.
I am going to blood dash straight to Candor, as I can.
Okay, yeah, you can get right next to him if you want. You could also attack Elf and... No, I'm kidding.
No.
Please do, so I have a reason to kill you.
Oh, maybe I did want to do that
Fans.
first. Wait. He's currently... Wait. I'm gonna go back. I'm done.
You wrote it down and everything. You're still having
Right.
problems.
Walk forward. Okay, because I just want to say something here. I can't sense either of those guys, huh? I mean, this is fun. I'll glitch it to him anyways, because maybe it'll help me out in the long run.
Okay.
I
Finger
want
pointing
to...
this way.
I want to... You can let me know if I'm able to just nick him, or do I need to bloodshot him? Even though I know that I won't be able to actually do damage to him, I just need blood from him. So am I
The
able
thing
to
is,
nick
you'd have to do damage to him to be able to nick him because of the way that his skin and his power works. Is it doesn't bleed at all, and he hasn't taken. He's taken 5 damage from D4N. So in this theory, you could nick the open wound, get what you're going for, only because D4N did that 5 fucking damage.
It's really hard to.
I got
She
you,
will do
man.
that. She will nick the part that she sees bleeding from him. Which in turn, this is the inspired action part, by the way.
Okay.
She wants to blood mark him while keeping the blood mark she still has on Elias Moros.
Okay.
And then she's gonna try a couple other things, but I don't know if you want me to just say the whole inspired action and then we'll roll stuff.
Yeah,
or do
let's
you want
say it. Let's say it all together. So she's
gonna
barking him,
blood mark
keeping it on
because she
rows.
wants advantage because she's going to help out Jeffrey here and blood prison him, and then she's gonna try to critical artery him naturally because she gains the hit in order to stun him so that he can stop.
Okay.
He needs 3 people to help him chill the fuck down.
Okay. We can do all those things. You got the blood mark. You know where he is. You have advantage on him. Roll me your blood prison.
Okay.
He saves against it. 38. It hits him, so he takes 17 blood damage. The grapple doesn't seem to... I mean, they're restrained, so his arms are down a bit, but he's still able to move and keep going.
Well, he'll have to roll against it.
No,
He'll probably...
he doesn't, because
can't
of
get
he has a
grappled
passive.
over.
He
He's
cannot.
not grappled. He's considered restrained.
Yeah, grappled or restrained.
It doesn't say grappled or restrained.
My ability says grapple or restrained on Candor.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You said it randomly
Yeah, yeah.
that it didn't make any sense. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you have him grappled, but he is currently still moving. If he can make a, let's see if he can make the save though. He does. He does with a 30.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
You feel him straining a little bit as there's a phantom, a heavy Jeffrey, a blood prison around him, and it's like he's mildly slowed down, but he is keep chugging forward.
Am I able to portal react his foot?
I mean, theoretically.
It might.
Wait. Don't you like get stuff cut if you leave your
Oh well, I technically
if you
can't
close
see
a
him.
portal on someone's foot? Does the foot get cut off?
No, I can't
Oh, okay, cool.
cut things with the portal.
I
as
just
far
wanted
as
to
I
make
know.
sure. I'm like, that sounds like a bad idea. And I also want a heartbeat sense if I can keep it up.
I can't
Okay.
see him anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Real quick, Purple. I don't
Yes.
mean to cut you off right here, but I gotta work really early in the morning.
Gotcha.
I don't want to go to bed, but I think I have to.
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to end it as quick as I can. But if you need to go to bed, or anybody does, you're more than welcome to do
Give
so.
me his sheet.
I will give you. Unless you don't want him to give it to you.
All right, I don't care if anybody plays me or whatever. I'm just probably gonna end up healing everybody if they get hurt. That's my only role.
Gotcha.
so. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night, Zoo.
Nice.
Bye.
All right, Jonas, you have access to Daniel Erkson.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, last laugh. Kind
Oh,
of
God.
weaving around.
Fuck.
Gonna let Jeffrey. You start hearing a laugh echo in your mind, but then someone just slaps it away,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and he's a laugh abruptly stops, and backs away.
I think I know what happened.
I know what happened.
I think we all
I
know
know
what
exactly
happened.
what happened.
Oh,
I know what fucking
Someone that can
happened.
hear last laugh like that? Only one.
Ashley,
Uh-huh.
I need you to make a toughness or defense save, please.
Okay.
As you feel this tensing of muscles in your arms. As
19 plus 4?
+4 with the +4 it saves. But you feel for a second the pulling of muscles almost feels like they're threatening to be pulled out of your body. And you writhe for a second and shrug it off. From here, feel it behind you. The psychosis is just pointing at you and then adjusting his glasses with the other hand.
I mean, they see that we're holding him.
Yeah,
We're not like punching him or hitting him or doing anything crazy. We're all
Yep.
just holding him,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
And they see that we're just holding him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people can see us.
In the meantime, Drop Dead is gonna finish off the bigger mech and run away. Okay.
Now pointing at that one.
Yes.
Three guys. Four guys.
So, as you are all fighting, the AIs are.
The robots are like, why aren't they fighting us anymore? What's happening?
The AI is gonna shoot at Crumble, who actually hits him, and started his face seems to just be melting off and flaking away.
Oof.
These two are gonna rush up to Bone Man, and they're gonna do a good chunk of damage to him, actually. That ends their turn. Ian, you're up.
This one?
Oh, I have a decision to make.
Which one?
Big
Sorry.
guy, big guy, big guy, big guy.
Oh, the big guy down there. That one, sorry, is going to go up, see Medusa, not looking at him. She takes all of that damage and gets hurtled into a pile right there, looking very injured, smoking.
Does she look back at him?
She is just currently, like, she's just rolling and tumbling. She could be looking at anyone, but fortunately her glasses and hat are still on.
Back on. Okay, cool.
Ian, now it's your turn.
Oh boy, I have a hard decision to make here. Ian doesn't know what's going on over yonder, over here.
He knows that there were things going on, but he doesn't know what's currently going on.
There's heartbeats.
You know who's there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who's there. That doesn't mean I know what's exactly going on.
You can
Right.
feel the heartbeat
This
of
is-
struggling people if people are struggling, depending on who's who as well.
Okay,
You don't know Jeffrey's.
how much curse do I want to take?
No, none. No.
This is gonna be bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so
Jonas, no.
I'm gonna appease Dan here with one of my last inspired actions.
Okay.
So here's the plan.
Give him 6 hours of rest. It's gone in 10 minutes.
Yeah, well. So, plan 1 is gain 15 curse.
Okay.
Hello, friends.
Okay. 15 cursed. As the ground opens up in this dark.
It's just as fun. So, I made a dumb mistake last time. I would like to do the demon claws, but this time, instead of doing the damage individually, I'd like to add up all the damage as one number, and then that lays into Candor.
Okay, a little bit harder to concentrate on doing, but we'll see.
Big ass demon claw.
Roll me concentration
Yeah,
or
like
focus.
that. Poke.
Oh, 40, flat 40.
At 40. You can roll me
Pretty good.
the same 5 attacks, and we'll add them together.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
1,
I want to do this.
2,
Hold on.
3. Oh, if only I was a little bit lower health. 4, 5. Oh, well, actually, make a defense dodge toughness of 32.
No, it's actually a
Wait.
42.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
42.
yay.
42. Yeah, yeah. You're
Wait,
taking damage.
wait, are they not added all together? Or
He's
does
adding them together, yeah.
It... Okay, so
Oh,
is that
the one
actually
with the demon
damage?
claws, that's
Yeah.
separate
Oh,
one.
wait,
So
yeah.
In that one, it would take
Um, I'm just gonna say that's a weird
and then
weird
an
occurrence.
average
Yeah.
an average to hit of all of the to hits.
Well, the thing is, it's not so much that, it's just that it's the natural one messes with things. I'm just gonna say you don't get the damage for that in this case, because of the way that it goes.
Because it would hurt his full average if you just wanted to average them all
The
together.
thing is, it's gonna hit. That's because it's the way that Candor and the General work. Is it's more than likely they just are gonna be taking the damage or just taking the block. So he just did. He doesn't get the last damage, but he did 207.
383.
Right? I don't think so.
But yeah,
69
Plus 79, plus 24, plus 83,
Oh, is Jeffrey
plus
grappling
25.
Candor?
He's trying, yeah.
plus 67.
Oh yeah, no, that's correct. That's correct. Sorry.
83. Yeah.
Yeah, 383.
but you have to subtract 100.
Yeah, minus 100.
Yeah.
I didn't add that. I didn't add that. Yeah.
283. Oh my god, you've done the most damage he's ever taken.
Yeah.
Yeah. You drop him.
I love
You drop him down as you just carve this huge gash as you come out of the ground, up his side and
Critical
splitting
armor
around
now
his
due to
back,
time.
up to the back of his neck. You are grappling him currently, Jeffrey. It just it doesn't seem to be having much of effect. You're just being dragged.
Well, if he's grappled, does that give Ian advantage?
That's what I was asking.
Because
No.
that would give him a 38.
Nope.
Which would give him extra
Because
damage.
he's not actually
He
grappled.
is not affected
but
by
we've-
grapples or
We've
restraints.
accomplished the
Unfortunately.
we've accomplished the we look like we're grappling him, but it's not affecting him the way that it would affect anyone else.
How is
That's
Candor
okay.
looking?
That's okay. That's all I need to know.
He's looking rough.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he also has the heartbeat sense. Is the heartbeat sense true? He's not doing too hot.
Yeah. He looks
Nope.
at under half health.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to finish him off because I physically can't do lethals in this film. And also, things are about to start getting worse, so we need to wrap this up. I'm gonna have to drop this.
Live in.
Ian, please.
Zinda's, however, allegiance to Solemn, is going to deck Psychosis in the face. And then a bunch of rapid jabs.
Nice.
And he takes a good chunk of damage there. Lithe, on the other hand, doesn't know what's going on. It's just gonna help Bone Man finish up that one.
Yay! Good job.
And then Dust Storm.
God damn it. You guys realize you hit the whole
We're in a bubble of moon calling.
So, taking...
Candor's in a bubble of moon calling.
Not anymore.
Oh, well now he
Because
is.
Solemn broke it on purpose. You see as Candor gets lifted up with the very quickly with the air.
Can I grab him back down?
No, you cannot. Unless you have the
Can I
reaction to
grab
do
him in
so.
Reaction?
You have it in her reaction that's grapple?
I don't, not grapple.
I'm still
grabbing him
holding
back
grapple.
down.
I just
Yes.
want to stop him from doing it.
Ashley and Phantom
Oh fuck.
all come with.
Can I at least grab onto him?
You could grab onto him. You come with
Hello, buddy.
as he's coming down as hard as he can with his feet on the general.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
wait, hang on. I can do that. I can do that.
You can protect, yeah. All right, so you're gonna be taking.
Come on, give me the good damage. Give me the good damage.
Wow, I rolled mostly ones on that. Damn.
Good.
I only did 66 points of damage, and over 75% of the damage dice were ones or twos.
Nice.
Yes.
So it doesn't actually
Oh
hit.
yeah.
No, it hits.
Oh,
it does
yeah.
66 damage. To
Oh, it
Ian.
was 166. Oh! I thought you were doing it to the general. Sorry.
Yeah, normally he doesn't roll below 100, but
Ian is charging up now.
Woo!
yeah,
I've dropped below 100 health.
nice.
Oh,
Okay,
don't say
In
that.
Ian and Dan's form.
I'll,
Don't dare kill me. I will kill
Solemn
you.
is gonna move as fast as he can to get over there, and he's gonna fire at. He knows that you can't hurt him now. He knew they broke the bubble, which is fine. He's just gonna hold an action for an opening. If someone looks weak, or someone that he sees isn't already occupied, like Psychosis attacks, he's gonna attack that person. Arya, before your turn, however, sorry, I know I'm cutting you off.
Solemn.
Not Solemn. You see that coming out of the sky, way up in the air. You see, hold on, I gotta resail them a little bit. These drop pods coming into the ground.
What the fuck? What do they look like?
They look like smaller versions of the drop ships coming in. Hold on, they're a little bit bigger than that. They're embedding into the ground, kind of like you think of escape shuttles in spaceships, as they into the ground and land over there.
Question.
Yes.
Just for clarity's sake. These drop ships are not friendly.
Not friendly, it seems. They look like Burroughs Industries tech.
And just to be clear, the storm did lift a 1,000-pound man.
Yes. They didn't go.
Okay, so these ships are heavier than 1,000 pounds.
Yes.
Gotcha.
They'd be a little scattered. And they didn't land well. I'm telling you that. They didn't land well, but they did land.
No, that's okay. I just want to know the weight. That's all.
Yeah. I'm looking for, and you can't see this at the moment. There's that.
But technically, we can't see any of this. But we what?
No, we can't.
And then the last thing I'm gonna show you before
Heart
we'll.
made sense would do Clay because he's a heartbeat. He's not a robot. Unless he is a robot, then we wouldn't know
But
that he
he
is there.
just came into the range. You don't know he's there yet.
But it's a 500-foot radius.
But
of
I'm
it.
gonna say when it comes back to your turn, when
okay,
you
okay.
re-enable it, it would, but not right now. The last thing I'm gonna show you, just bringing it up on the map screen, filing out of the other one. Hold on. Where is
I
it?
hope you know you're scary.
It's just a very quick sketch at the moment, but filing out of all of these other ones, it's probably gonna be big, but I'm just using it to show the stream and you guys.
The fuck is that?
These deformed looking humanoid creatures in various different shapes. Some of them have distended jaws like that
Do
one,
they have
different
heartbeats?
arms. They have heartbeats. You'll find out on your turn.
Yeah. That's I'm just saying because then we wouldn't see
But-
this. Remember, there's still a storm
Yes,
going on.
but for you guys as players, eventually you're going to see these horrific looking things just filing out of it, causing sheer chaos.
Great.
And that is where we'll end for tonight's session on the start of Arya's turn.
Oh lord.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Try and solve everything with non-violence
Hey,
because
guys.
everyone does violence.
Guys, this is the first time that we've ended on the middle of combat.
Nope,
Yeah.
second
Pestilence.
time. Yep.
When was the first time?
Pestilence.
That doesn't count because that was at the end of the
My thing
Pestilence
is-
fight.
Yeah, it was at the end, and then we like continued, and then we ended up just
Yeah.
becoming
Oh,
friends
sure.
with them. So it's not
I
real.
don't know. I
Well,
have to count
neutral.
that, so maybe
Yeah, it was kinda
the
neutral.
first and a half time.
First and a half. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you
Have
guys
to
so much for
re-edit.
watching.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Zune. Have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you next time to finish off this fight. Bye.
Bye.
I